Wow. So, wind turbine is actually really annoying, I guess. We'll see. No, wait, there it is. I was wrong. And there we go. And while I'm here, well, no, I'm just gonna leave. I stand to lose too much now. Screw this. Get me home, horse. Get me home. This horse made this so easy. I mean, the mid-Elliot would have been faster, but I mean, I've been crashing mid-Elliot's, and it's not the best weather for that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing on him, so. Okay. Mission successful, and we finally make it, like, put lights in this fucking base, finally. It's good. Alright. Meat. Oh yeah, the meat for the horse. Yeah, I'll take care of that in a minute. So, I think I'll leave that, like, right here so I'll remember it, like, where I put it. But yeah, I want it off me. And then come over here, stick you in, take you out, put this in. Very good. What's this now? Oh, hello, Slow Mo Rewind. How you doing today? I hope you like some hardcore Rust zombies. It's late at night. It's about to reset, so they'll break here in about 50 minutes, but we got some time till then. So let's see. I just got that in, and that's good. So I will need some wood and some stone. I'm gonna take the food up there now, but first, I'm gonna drop the guns because I don't need them anymore. These will go in the 2 train box. Actually, I think I know locker already, actually. Do I? No, I don't, but that's coming up. Yep, sweet. That'll be fun to have a locker, personal locker. I'll put it, like, right. Probably move this box and put it, like, right here. Or no, I'll put it right by the exit. I hope it does not come back and annoy us. Who? Oh, the stream sniper? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. One of the things about Rust is you can't stop other people from playing it. Just like the real world. I try not to resent people in the real world either if I can help it. But I mean, it's not like I like the person, but yeah. I share the sentiments. Sulfur. Burger's gotta go to the horse. Gotta look around for tech trash. Oh god, please tell me I have tech trash in this fucking base. I've been saving it. Oh my god, I have like 5 points into electronics. Why don't I have tech trash? Oh, come on. I have not been... Yeah, I've not been recycling them. There we go, there we go. So I need that. I need my gears, wherever the fuck they went to. Gears and... There we go. And, come here for large battery, which will be tech trash and high qual, and I think I sent the high qual through, which is very bad. Aww. Look around for high qual. I suppose I could recycle maybe, or cook. Maybe cook. There's one. We'll look for anything high qual. Oh, I sent the high qual through. That's okay. I can fix it. I have to feed the TC anyways. And I have all the materials to fix it, so. Go store this set in a box. It's a nice day out there. Can't wait to put some light in here. This will be awesome. I want to do 2 batteries and 2 solar panels, which was tech trash that I didn't realize that I was going to need as much as I didn't think about it. So I need 2 batteries. That's going to be 4 tech trash. I also need wind turbine, which is like... No, it wiped just on Thursday of last week. So it's been about, what, 5 days? It's a year-long wipe. BP's reset every month. Base is reset every month. But it is a year-long wipe in the respect that the RPG points don't reset. So the main reason that I play on this server is there's 65 points, right? I'm on level 65. I retain these levels throughout the year until the force wipe in January. And these things make the game almost laughably easy, like chopping wood, like getting ore, that kind of thing. So there's 15 high qual. That's good. That's some of it. So, yeah, and then, but I still will have to bump some out. That sucks. Yeah, I don't see too much, like, high qual stuff sitting here. That's alright. Yeah, we will have to fix it. That's alright, though. So, we come over here, and we know that we will need, let's do the math. I play one other server with zombies, but I don't want to be around raiders, because I spent 2.5 years around raiders, and I'm okay with being a solo now. I did my time in big clan, you know, so now I'm okay. And also, being on other servers, like, I don't know, I wouldn't, I like soloing, but certain servers, only certain servers. Otherwise, it's just, it's too soul-crushing. I'm not the most amazing player. I'll be the first one to say it. I didn't come to stream because I'm like super skilled. I came because I thought I could bring my personality and enough kind of dry, slow entertainment for people to enjoy over the next 50 years. You know what I'm saying? That they can just put me on in the background and watch me relax and strive like them. But skill-wise, I don't belong on bigger servers. I've got the hours. I've got 3,600 hours, but I don't have the skill. And I'll be the first one to say it, because I came up on World of Warcraft, which is such a totally different game than this shit, you know? Yeah, that's cool. I love zombie hardcore zombies. I like hardcore zombies, yeah. Like, I've been on this server for about 6 months, and it is, like, my favorite thing in the world. This server. Well, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's one of my favorite things in the world, this server. I get terrified that it'll get taken away from me. I get terrified that it'll suddenly explode. You know, it's okay, though. It'll all be a wonderful experience, and there's only like 3 guys on here who have the same amount of points as me, so there's only about 2 other guys here who can compete with me. And one of the nice things about this server is I can just make this exact same base in like a day. It'd take me about 2 days. Take me like 2 days to make another base exactly like this. So, I mean, it would take me 20 minutes to make a base exactly like this, but to fill it with high quality metal, it would take me 2 days. But I mean, like I can be up with the same exact base inside of 2 hours if I want to. And that's if I just go farm the metal and do the discipline and play it like the first few hours of any normal wipe. I could be up in 2 hours because the RPG chart makes it so easy, you know. Yeah, it's been 5 months of hard work. It takes about a level a day. It's not fast. Like, everything in the game gives me between 30 and 100 XP, and I need 52,400, so that's a lot of independent actions. So it really gets you out to do everything in the game, and it rewards you for doing everything in the game. Like, the RPG chart is cool. It covers mining, woodcutting, skinning, harvesting, medical, combat, buildcraft, scavenging, vehicles, cooking, underwater, and raiding. And some of these are so fucking overpowered. So overpowered. Like, chance per level, 25% chance to instantly mine out a node on hit. So every 4 hits on a node, technically one of those should just pop the node instantly. And all these other points will do stuff like oh, this skill will treat all hits on an ore. Oh, I missed that one. I missed this somehow. I missed that one. I'm gonna have to buy that. Oh, that's good. Well, cool. So you can get every hit is hotspot hits. Oh yeah. I spent 5 months on 2X's. We spent a couple of months on 5X's. I've done some 10X's and some 100X's. I'm traditionally a monthly vanilla player. But when my clan got so big and so popular that like it wasn't like the same like group that I built, I just let it go, because I have a wonderful clan lead named Taylor Will. He's on Twitch. If you like Rust streamers, he doesn't stream it very often, but he's really good. He runs a clan of well, it's like 8 people right now, but I mean, like, in the back roster there's like 25 or 30 people. And after a bit, I just got, like, there was, like, 2 things that kind of screwed me up about normal Rust. The first thing is there was, in Big Clan Life, there was this, like, infinity symbol of, and I went looking for it on the reviews on Steam one day. I was like, there's got to be some kind of sentence or some kind of way to express my dissatisfaction with Big Clan rating Rust, right? And I found it. I did find it. I had to read through like 400 reviews or something, but I did find what I was looking for, which was a summary. And the summary said, on someone's review, they said, there is a core gameplay loop of Rust that you must understand is toxic and that you must understand you should avoid, which is you wake up, you slave away to get a lot of materials, you build a base, you go to bed, while you're asleep, you get raided. You wake up and you slave away, and then it gets a little bit simpler, and it's like wake up, get slave away, get raided. Wake up, slave away, go to bed, get raided. Wake up, slave away, go to bed, get raided. Wake up, slave away, go to bed, get raided. I've written reviews like this. I've done streams. I've done videos. Wake up, slave away, go to bed, get raided. Wake up, it sucks, but that is the actual reality. After 4,000 hours of Rust, I believe it is a toxic gameplay loop that I did everything. I spent time. I spent hours. I went on a holy journey. Like you said, it's about the journey, not the destination. I went hunting and hunting for some place where I feel like it's still enough PvP where I don't feel like a fucking pussy, and there is. Just because there's not enough people on the server doesn't mean just because it's slow doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Yesterday I lost 550. No, well, let me think about that. Yeah, in the last 2 days I've lost like 1,000 scrap and 4 guns, and I got raided. And that's just like that's just in the last 2 days, So I got raided in my other base over there by Domes. I mean, like, it does happen. While it was an online, too. It wasn't even an offline. It was an online. Those boys hit me with fucking Tommies, like, coming in there. Day 2. They showed up, and they blew through 7 doors to hit me in core in a base that had literally nothing in it, just to show me they could do it. But I was like, grats on the 0, And Big Clan Life will train you how to think like that, and how to think like that well. But I'll be the first one to say I'm not alone in Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? I am not alone in Tokyo. I don't have the skill level. I play so many different fucking games, you know? Oh, I don't know. I don't know who those people are. I don't watch other streamers, you know? I've got, I've got some follows and stuff, and one of the things I realized kind of like sitting in early in the game and stuff is I don't usually spend the time to watch other people. The only reason I even know about Alone in Tokyo is because somebody told me about him. Somebody told me about the 4 Rust streamers that I know about, which are Komomo, Stimpy, Damio, or whatever his name is, and Alone in Tokyo, and I think that's it. And then, of course, Blueprint and Stevie. So there's like 5 Rust streamers I can name. And Shadowfrax, of course, but I mean, and then Evil Worst, I know Evil Worst because he was big back in the day. But I don't know any of the beamers because I just don't care about what Rust players have to say about beaming or AK or solo or headshots or triples or any of that shit that you'll hear out of like a high skill beamer and stuff. I think that's loser talk. And I don't care about the solo streamers. Now, I don't know what those guys are about. But I know that they must be extremely skilled to do it. That is not my vibe. That is why I'm on a PvE server. And if this server goes to shit full of shitheads who want to act like Tyrant Kings, I'll go to a PvE server full of zombies. I have one. I have 2 servers that I'm willing to play. One that's PvE, as in you can't actually harm another player in any way or form, or raid them. And this server where they can. But, I mean, if I work hard here all year trying to enrich my stream and try to provide good content for people and all this, this server rewards me for that. But what I don't want here is, and one of the beautiful things about this is the admin will kick anybody, like, over a trio. And I've seen it. Like, I've seen the list. He's kicked, like, 250 people for trying to team up and take over this server. He's, like, the only admin I've ever seen who bothers to do it. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm here. Shitheads can't get a foothold here unless they have a very polished trio. And I know who the polished trios are here. So, and they work hard for it. They sit here for months and stuff, and it's a totally different vibe. Sure, some of them do have large oil on grind and shit, but see, I just don't give a living shit about that. And that was something that got real tragic about Rust at the beginning of this year for me. I quit the game formally. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to play Rust anymore. I can't do the big clan raiding. I can't do the slavery, wake up, get raided, wake up, get slave away, get raided, wake up, slave away, get raided. And even on this server, it's like that. This server's like that, actually more so almost. A lot of the times when I wake up on this server, I've been raided. So it's like, you know, that's okay. But, I mean, so the server protects me from that in that I can go out and I can chop 6 trees and 6 nodes inside of 5 seconds or whatever and get a brand new base up, really big base up really fast. And that's, I mean, that is what I require from modern Rust. If the only balance that I know from constant toxicity is modded Rust, where they make it like 2x or 5x, or it's faster to farm. That's the only way I know how to counter toxic Rust. Is it just doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if you get raided on 2x or 5x. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my mic. Because you're up and so fast, like 2 hours later, that you aren't like heartbroken over it. But classical, I don't think I'm ever gonna do. I'm never gonna do classic fucking Rust ever again, because it's just too fucking slow to get up, and there's just too many fucking shitheads. And I did my time. I engaged in like 500 raids. I countered like 250 raids. I got offline, like we did the math one time, and it was something like 1900 over 2 years. It was just insane. It just kept going. One wipe alone, it was like 72 or something like that. We just kept going through 2x2s, you know? It was like fucking insane because the shitheads own the server, so they just show up and they keep raiding you. Once they have any idea that you live there, they just show up over and over and over again and rob you over and over and over again. That's what happened to me on my main server, which is Reddit Monthly. And Reddit Monthly was like God's country for me. I met my first clan there. I met my second clan there. I met the most skilled players I've ever met in Rust. I met on that server. That server was a dynasty for 2.5 years until some shithead that I just don't care about showed up with a very solid fucking 18-man and just shut everybody the fuck else out. You know, all of us. He shut everybody on Reddit out. They raided like 20, 30 bases a day. And they seem to think that's Rust. But see, all I can think of is a dead server at that point. When they get to start talking about controlling and on top, like the idiots that they are, you know, that's when you know the low IQ people have taken over the server, and they're just idiots who tend to be racist and kind of shitty, you know. And I've seen it so many thousands of fucking times now. Like, not hundreds of wipes, but definitely tens of wipes now. It's been, what, I've been doing this for 3 years now, so what's that? That's like 30 wipes, right? And, no, I haven't been playing the whole time either at all. I took a long break, like, lots of long breaks. It's because I play a lot of different games. I'm not a Rust streamer in any way or form. I put a lot of time into Rust when I'm ready to put in a lot of time to Rust. But for example, today, or sorry, not today, but coming up in September, Starfield will hit, and that'll be like Baldur's Gate 3 hits in August, and Starfield hits in September and stuff. And that's one of the things about being a Rust streamer is I think it's possible for me to have fun being a Rust streamer if I play on a server like this. But if anybody ever gets a feeling that I'm streaming on a real server, they show up in my stream, they stream snipe, they door camp me, they sit outside our fucking walls with snipers and shit like that, and they fucking shoot at our roof all the time and shit like that, and they just harass you. And I did that for a year. And I'm just not ready to do that anymore. If they want to come to the loser server for losers who just don't like raiding and don't want it to be part of their gameplay outside of, like, you can rob me while I'm sleeping and I'll replace it in an hour, you know? That is the only Rust that I am willing to do anymore. The core gameplay robbery simulator loop. It is of the inner core gameplay of Rust is like a robbery. I would say it's like a burglary simulator. It's so toxic to me that I don't want that. I am not here for that experience. I don't give a shit about how many fucking rockets somebody has. I don't give a shit about their big King Tyrant base or their fancy new whatever or their 24 fucking windmills. You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like goddamn Donald Trump. And I know that it's real popular to hate Donald Trump in this country, but it's actually about the money, right? It's never been popular with me. I'm from the lower class, right? It's never been popular for me to run with rich people or be a rich person. And that's what Tyrant Rust is about. It's like being super rich and losing big Scrooge McDuck holdings of stuff, of like sulfur. That's like, instead of gold, you have sulfur. Like big Scrooge McDuck holdings of sulfur and stuff. And this was a psychological barrier for me in Rust that literally killed the game for me. I had to come here. This is the only Rust that I can tolerate any longer. And that sucks, you know? And they're aware of it. This game should have hit like 6 or 7 million people. If we take a look at what Rust did just today on a... What is today? It's like a Wednesday, right, I think? Or is it a Tuesday? I forget. It's a Wednesday, right? So if we go and take a look at the Steam player game statistics, we can see very, very solidly that Rust is fucking killing it. I'm talking about fucking killing it. You know what I'm saying? No, wait. I'm not trying to go to there. I'm trying to go to... don't know why I can't get the Steam player game statistics. Steam game statistics. I don't know why this isn't pulling. I use this all the time, but the barrier curse doesn't want me to have this right now, so I go hunting for it, and it is just not here. It's just not here. Oh, come on, you piece of fucking shit. Piece of shit, erase my link. Come on, man. I use that link every fucking day. Don't erase my links without my fucking permission. So here we go. Most play games on Steam, right? Sorry it took so long. So, okay, you'll see it here. So if we could take a look at Rust. Rust is doing killer. Rust is doing some of the best in the world. See it? Top 10. Not only on Steam, but like, you know, in the world. It's like a top 10 game in the world. But I think it should be up here above CSGO because it's far superior to CSGO. It's not specifically because they catered, and this is something that Helk even said. This is why Gary quit. They were like, yeah, the toxic rating Rust scene has killed this game. Helk and Gary both felt that way, and even the original creators felt this way. I've heard the interviews and shit. This is something that is problematic. The real problem with raty Rust is you can't get any real work done. You're constantly rated all the fucking time. And so people don't play the game like a mainstay like they should. And now I realize that I missed what you said, but I mean, I like going on rants here, and I just needed to get to the end of it. I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to get around to you, and I apologize if that was rude. So now Slow-Mo says, I mean, that is not the point of the game, having a goal to dominate the server. I get your opinion, but at the same time, playing the game to be competitive is not a problem. No, not at all. No. I would say playing competitive is absolutely fine. I don't hate on the clans. Those are my brothers and sisters. I've got like 70 clan friends. You know what I'm saying? I am not a hater on what they do. I'm saying that vibe is not for me. I am like a Minecraft player who cannot fucking stand Minecraft. This is my Minecraft, right? And I don't want people who sit outside my door and rob me while I'm sleeping while I'm playing Minecraft. If it was just the raty Rust, I wouldn't play it, and I don't. I have not raided a base outside of a 2x1 now since July of last year. And yet shitheads have still been fucking stalking me for what is that? It's like, it's like a year. For a year past the last time I threw a bomb at a base. Shithead Rust people come in my stream and stalk me and door camp me and abuse me all the time still. Probably pissed off because I raided them, honestly. I don't know what the fucking deal is. But either way, so understand, no, I am not saying that competitive is bad. No. I'm saying it is not my vibe. And that's fair to say, isn't it? I paid my money. The game is not, forced to be competitive. It's not. It's actually a Minecraft sandbox. I mean, you can't terraform in this game, but you can do everything else. It's basically Roblox without the fucking the terraforming. To me, Rust is like an adult Roblox, right? And so some people play Roblox like BattleBit Remastered, right? Other people play Roblox like Minecraft. I want to play Rust like Minecraft. I don't want to play Rust like big clan boys with big dominational goals and all this stuff. I want to play Rust like Naked and Alone, or Naked and Afraid, whatever that fucking survival show is. Naked and Afraid is what Rust means to me. That wasn't where everybody else landed, and I don't expect them to land in the same place as me. I don't judge them for this. I say it's just not for me, right? Now, I do judge it in the respect that I don't think it's the greatest idea to create a gameplay loop based around burglary. And I think any Rust player would maybe not agree with me. They love it, obviously. But I just don't think burglary is that great of a core gameplay loop. So I just try not to try to keep that in my life. I try to keep it out of my life. And then I missed what the next thing you said. You said, I know what I'm saying is that there are servers that are meant for different people. And you get it. See, this is entirely a creative mode game. It's a creative mode game. It's like Gary's Mod or Minecraft. We can make this into whatever we want it to be. I didn't fall on PvP like they did because I did PvP on World of Warcraft for like 17 years fucking straight. In the time that it would take Rust to have lived to double its lifespan, I played longer than that PvPing on World of Warcraft. And I'm just done with PvP. It's usually toxic. It's usually you versus a blob. If somebody's willing to engage you in a fight, it's because they have the advantage and they're going to win automatically. So when they actually capture you, like in a cheap shot or a garrote or something like that, it's already over before it started. It's just usually zero-sum game that I find unattractive and not very fun. And I just, I'm over the PvP aspects of these games. I'm sure it'll come up. And I play Fortnite like everybody else. I've got 500 wins on Fortnite. I've got 4,000 hours on Rust. I've got, however many hundreds of hours on 76. And all these other fucking shooters. Like Overwatch 2, I have like 2,000 or 3,000 hours or something like that. I play a lot of fucking shooters for somebody who doesn't really like PvP. Because I like fun, right? And some of these games are still fun. To me, Zombie Hardcore Rust is really, really like the most fun game I've ever played. I think DayZ is a piece of shit compared to it. I think World of Warcraft is a piece of shit compared to it. I think normal rating Rust is a piece of shit compared to it. I think every other game on the fucking market, including Elden Ring, is a piece of shit compared to Rust Hardcore Mode Zombies. I'm sorry, but I really do feel that way. Having put like 10,000 hours of my life into other games like Fallout and, fucking Overwatch, I really do feel that this is the superior game right here. It's far more entertaining to me. I feel like I could do it for the rest of my life a lot easier than I could any other game, So then I'm allowed to have my judgments on what I think compared to, in comparison to other games. And that's why I spent a lot of my time here. But there's also other really good games like this, like EVE Online, Final Fantasy XI, to a lesser degree, Elden Ring. There's other really good games like this. Russ is not alone. I will say Unturned is fucking spectacular. I bought, what's it called? The terraforming game that looks like Minecraft. I can't think of it, but that's a great game. I really love that game. Like an excellent example of this is, oh god, what's it called? It's, Teardown, right? Teardown. You want to see something cool? This is where we're headed, right? Like, this is where we're headed. Like, PvP is cool, and I think there's a time and a place for it. But I'll show you where I think we're headed, right? This is where I think a lot of gamers haven't seen this, so hold on. In Teardown, there is nuclear blasts. And this is where our gaming is headed, you know what I'm saying? No. Being a streamer is impossible. You can run with other crews all day, but A, you're gonna have to give credit to them, and you're probably gonna have to pay them or give them some kind of lip service or suck their dick or do editing for them or do promotion for them or do videos with them or something, right? And I didn't do this for somebody else. I did this to have a personal library over a 50-year period to prove to the world, because I'm not an orphan, but I've got like one surviving family member and I don't have any kids. So to me, it's like a battle to prove that I had some kind of presence or legacy on this planet in my lifetime. And everybody else thinks it's about money and clout and fucking video games and shit. I came into streaming like so differently from everybody else. So differently. And no, I actually really love playing solo, specifically because my house was the flop house all my life. There was always 10 or 20 people there, right? Always, like my whole fucking life, for 15, 20 fucking, it was like 20 fucking years, my house was the flop house. I could not get a fucking moment of peace, right? At no point did I ever wake up in any day of my life where there wasn't either a girl in my bed or 7 dudes out there in the fucking living room, like chilling, smoking weed or something like that, playing Battlefield or fucking, whatever, Call of Duty or whatever was popular back then, Halo and shit like that, right? And so... so now, I am not like almost any other streamer out there. I think a lot of streamers are chronically, like, lonely, and they're, like, chronically depressed, and they're chronically unhappy, and they're chronically angry, and I'm chronically angry, but all the rest of the stuff I've conquered. So, for me, it's a battle about I came into this, like, really thinking, oh my god, I'm finally gonna fucking be alone. There's no girl to kick out of my bed, or whatever. I'm kidding. There's no 7 dudes in my living room. There's no, like, party. There's no drugs. There's no craziness. There's no 30 dudes outside of my base. There's no 25-man clan raiding me, or any of this other shit. I'm sick of fucking humans, and I'm headed the complete other direction, and no, I don't share those things that other streamers might complain about. Like, don't you get lonely, or don't you ever get sick a day of peace? where I don't have to sync my schedule with someone else. I don't have to have people around me. I don't have to tell them where to be or what to do. You ever had 500 people in a fucking Discord before, and you're the only one that isn't muted? Because I have a lot in my life. For like 5 years of my life, that's what my life consisted of. A fucking, like, event full of like 25 to 500 fucking people. Like, and I was never, ever alone. And so now people ask me, like, don't you ever get solo, like, tired of solo? And I'm like, fuck no, dude. I love my fucking solo life. This is one of the reasons why I advertise it, you know, all that stuff. It's why I push it. Not all of us were losers all our life who never had any friends and didn't get laid and weren't prom king and all this stuff. I was prom king. I did run the drug house. I was a drug dealer. I was crazy social all my fucking life. And even my mother goes, "Aren't you lonely down there?" And I go, "No. Thank God I'm alone, fucking finally." And that didn't happen until November of I'm sorry. It's been about a year. It's been about a year since I've been alone, and it has been the best year of my fucking life. Every day of my life is the best day of my life. Yeah, straight up. And so no, I don't. No, the answer is no. And I'm not in denial about it. Like, straight up, dude. Like, I don't know. And also, I have a lot of friends who are actually kind of pissed at me that I'm not around. If I wanted sociality, I could go get it. My clan is sort of miffed with me that I'm not showing up. My Fortnite trio was really not very happy that I left them. I have another crew on World of Warcraft, and I left them. I left my co-op partner in Diablo and World of Warcraft. I left my other guild group in World of Warcraft. I left my Australian guild. They're pissed at me because I never talked to them. I have another World of Warcraft friend who helped me cut my teeth on Overwatch and shit, who I've known for about like 13 or 14 years now or something, who invited me to go to fucking to 4th of July barbecue with him because he doesn't live very far away from me and shit. And the answer to all of it was absolutely, unequivocally, I'm sorry, I love you, but no. I don't want any more people. I don't want any more I don't want a girlfriend for a while. I don't want anything at all. I don't want any humans in my fucking life. And you see all these videos on YouTube being like, why is everybody so lonely and COVID fucked everything up so bad? And why are all the doomers so doom and gloom and they can't seem to find any friends and they can't get laid and there's all these incel fucking things going on and all this and everybody's unhappy? And I'm like, man, that is so fucking far from what my life was that it's just I just cannot relate in any way or form. I was not chronically online. Like, for instance, until the age of 17, I didn't have the internet. You know what I'm saying? I did not have the internet past 56K until I was 17 years old. Or no, it was later than that. It was like 19 or something like that. I didn't have the internet until I was 19. I was not chronically online my entire life, like all of these little doomers and stuff. I was chronically offline for the first 20 years of my life, and I played like Super Nintendo and like N64 if I was lucky. You know, and this is something I'm about to do a video. By the way, this is a great conversation. I want to thank you, Slow-Mo Rewind, for asking the questions, because it's a great, great question, really stimulating stuff. And I'm about to do a video on YouTube about this, right? And let me know what you think, right? But so people ask me, am I lonely or whatever? No, no, but that has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. This is what I grew up on. Let's see. Let's do Super R-Type, right? This is what I grew up on. And this is what, like, and I could just switch to Rust and be like, this is what the kids grew up on. This is what I grew up on. No cap. And I'm going to do a video about this. This is what I grew up on for 20 years. I get a lot of kids trying to stalk me, treat me like shit, dox me, talk shit about my skill and all this shit. And I'm going to do a video for all those little haters to remind them that I came up on, here's me, here's what I came up on. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I did for 10 years when I was 10 until I was like 20. This is what you grew up on, right? Nice high-powered weapon, automatic weapons and shit with like good lighting and huge open worlds with islands full of content and tons of billions of loot and all this crap. Nah, man, loot to me looks like this, you know? SNES Zelda, right? Looting to me for like 20 years looked like this. And so I came up in a different culture where, no, I don't really need Russ to be like that. No, I don't need other people to be like that. It's just weird. It's like being weird. It's like, it's actually a cultural difference. It's like it's a generational difference. And now, am I saying that one's better or worse? No. I'm just saying that's the reality, though. You know, I mean, it is the reality. It's the farming to me farming to me until I was 20 years old was chopping these farming to me meant chopping these little trees right here. And I shit you not, every other gamer my age would say the exact same fucking thing. Farming when I was like 20 years old consisted of chopping these trees. I shit you not. When I was like 20, it was like that. So this could be kind of a mind blow for kids. They want to bully older dudes like, ha, you suck so much dick at this game. Yeah, well, I didn't come up on goddamn Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3. I came up on this shit. There's a big fucking difference. Do you really think, and I'm going to do a video about this on YouTube too. You know, check me out later on YouTube. I did 2 videos this month, and I'm about to do a third in a couple of days. And it's going to be a shorty. It's only going to be about 45 seconds long. And I'm going to be like, here's what I grew up on. You know, look at, oh man, look at what zones were back in the day, you know. Well, look at what zoning was back in the day, you know. So, and here's what you grew up on, you know. And so, and really, am I that bad? You know, you guys love to talk about how bad I am. Am I that bad? Probably not. I'm actually probably doing pretty good. Having come up on this as opposed to this, you know, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you guys got it twisted. You think just because I'm playing the game that I suck because I'm not as good as you. But no, it's more like some of us are so old there wasn't games like that when I was a kid. You know? I must have put 400 hours into this title when I was like 12 years old. That was 1992. About 20 years before most of the modern culture was born. So no, I don't relate. I don't need the game to be raiding. I don't need the game to be some burglary simulator. I didn't come up on burglary simulators or attack helicopters and shit. I came up on this, you know. So I want the game to be like this. I'll say it. Excuse me. You know, I'll straight say it, you know. And people love to talk shit, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like if you walk a mile in my fucking shoes, you would understand. Counter-Strike 1.6 came out when I was 13 years old, you know. Fucking crazy. So now we make, what do we do? I'm going to get off this game now. All I have to do is pay my upkeep and stuff, and I've experienced no loss, and I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I just have to go feed my horse. That's it. So, and I'll wire up the power tomorrow. The longer I don't wire up the power, the less shitheads I get offlining me. I think they think that if I have turrets, I have something to protect, you know? So, which I think is what they think. So we go walking backwards through this base, from the front door to the back. And we see that, yeah, I mean, it's all shut, but we're going to double check, you know? Yep, it's all shut. I am 40. I'm exactly 40 and a half. About 40 and a half in some odd days, something like that. It's like, you know, it's like 40, I don't know, like 40 and like 11, or, I'm sorry, it's like 40 and 10 months, I think. So yeah, like I don't need to be competitive. I don't want it. I don't care to do it. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. I'm on stream because I'm doing a personal, you know, a personal history. Not to get money and girls and clout and try to be ninja and I mean that'd be cool. I'd be okay with signing a $50 million fucking deal. Am I closed-minded to that? Absolutely not. You know, I heard motherfucking XQC made $100 million recently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not trying to shut my mind to that kind of money and stuff. But I would be okay if that never happened. I'm not here to chase those things. And it's funny, most of the public seems to think that we are. But no, a lot of us are actually doing this for the art form, You know, this is an art form for me. So whenever somebody shows up, I treat them. Whenever somebody door camps me or fucks with me or trolls me or does something negative to me and shit, I consider that to be slashing my painting. You know, and I'm like, what the literal fuck is wrong with you? I'll say it right to their fucking face. I'll be like, what in the literal fuck is wrong with you? I'll say it right in the voice chat, right to their face. I'm like, what in the literal fuck is wrong with you? Have I ever wronged you? Have I ever done anything to deserve this or whatever? And it's like, have I ever killed you, or and I'll just sit there, and that's the attitude, and it's a pussy loser talk attitude. But see, the difference is I am here for fun, and you and them just camping me all the time like the born losers that they are is kind of like counterproductive to art. It's like, this is an art form to me. It's counterproductive to art. So of course I puss out and come to fucking one pop servers. Of course I do, because I can't like try being a streamer like Stevie and not have your own server with your own admins that you pay for on Rust, because the toxicity is out of hand. They hunt you like some kind of fucking, they hunt you like some kind of wild wildebeest out in the Sahara if you have any clout at all, And I figured that would eventually shut me out of this game. But one of the other beautiful things about that is I play New World, I play Rust, I play World of Warcraft, I play EVE Online, I play ESO, I have empires on every game I've listed. I play Diablo, I play Final Fantasy 14, I play fucking PoE, I have an empire. I have like an empire across like at least 10 different MMOs. And so when one person is like, don't you care about Rust? I'm like, no. Could give a living shit. If Rust servers were to end tomorrow, I'd be okay with that. If the game were to die tomorrow, I'd be okay with that. I don't give a living shit about Rust, So it's weird. I'm often surprised when people hang out, but again, all I'm trying to do is put quiet, slow entertainment in the background. Sorry, but no. You have been great. Slow-mo rewind. You have been helping me provide really good content. Okay. You should pat yourself on the shoulder. You're helping me. You are a friend. I like you. You are great. Your questions have no hint of toxicity. If they did, I would kick you immediately. And that's how and trust me, if you have been asking questions like this, it means that you have a good heart. Deep down inside, you have a good heart. And so welcome to the channel. I love the camaraderie and the conversation and all that stuff. You are very welcome to ask any question in the world. I have no secrets. I have some secrets if they're other people's secrets. But I have no secrets when it comes to me. So you ask away. I have an interesting, very weird boomer way of looking at, at fucking things, and it's not interesting. It's just like, it's a different dumb boomer way of looking at things, and I don't expect anybody else to look at it like that way, I just do. I look at it that way. No. I am going to switch over to Overwatch 2. And play some games before bed. It's getting towards bedtime here. I've been at this now. I want to switch my mind into free mode and stop thinking about all the base stuff, because it kind of stretches my mind in ways I'm not that comfortable with. But I believe I'm at about 11 hours now, so I'm gonna. My stream died, so I had to restart it. But I'm at about 11 hours now because I started at 4, and it's 12 hours. It's actually 13 hours now. So I have one more hour in the shift before I usually close at about 14 hours, and I will play Overwatch 2 before I go to bed here. But we are gonna shut up the base, and we're gonna think about upkeeps, and we see 27 hours is about to improve. Something I didn't do is send the metal through. Yeah, yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta go feed the horse, and I gotta send the metal through. So I'm gonna go do that real quick before I log. So here we go. We got metal for the TC, metal for the TC, metal for the TC. Right? I guess, and then that's one of the reasons why I thought I could do this. I got this idea from an old book called Tad Williams' Otherland. Right, where they it's kind of why Justin TV made Twitch in the first place, right? Tad Williams did this wonderful sci-fi book about video games and sci-fi and VR and stuff called Otherland, right? And there was this wonderful story in The City of Golden Shadow, which is the first book in Otherland, which is what inspired me to start my career, right? And it's the story of the City of Golden Shadow, which is in the plot summary is like there's this Paul Jonas guy who's an infantryman in the First World War, and he goes into a VR place when he dies, like kind of like Sword Art Online, and he meets this guy, Zabu, who's a very famous name. Like, for instance, one of the people in the show The Guild is called, his name's Zabu, because it's a very famous name. And Zabu, who is a pygmy from the African, I think he's pygmy, or some kind of tribe in South Africa. And Zabu's tribe is dead, right? Like my tribe is dead. My entire family is pretty much dead. They're either dead to me or they're full-blown dead. And I have some surviving family and cousins and stuff, so it's not full-blown dead. But, I mean, it's, like, pretty small and low now. My family's going to die out if I don't have kids, and that's okay, but, I mean, that's a reality. So, Zabu comes to somebody named Rene Sulaweyo, Rini Sulaweyo, who is a black student at, like, the UCLA equivalent of whatever that is in South Africa, who's learning to be a VR content creator. And Zabu approaches her and asks her if she can immortalize his tribe on the internet, so that when his tribe actually does die out, because there's only like a few members left, when his tribe finally does go extinct, there will be some record on the internet that he was actually there and that his tribe existed and that his family existed. And I took that idea, and that's what gave me the bravery to want to be a streamer, which was so different from all of the other, and I never watched streamers my whole life or my whole career. Despite going very high in the video game echelons, I never watched other people play games, almost ever. I just read. I read game facts and stuff like that, and I did walkthroughs, and I taught myself how to beat every game on the market, and I've beaten tens of thousands of games and stuff. But, you know, so I wanted to immortalize my life, and whenever somebody comes and tries to attack me or whatever, that's like them trying to slash my life painting, and so I get extremely hostile, and so they get extremely hostile, but they never understand it, you know? They never understand what it is I'm trying to do. They don't give a living shit. They think I'm trying to fuck hot girls, make money, and be ninja. And that's so fucking far from why I'm doing this. And that's also something a lot of other streamers will tell you as well. That's so fucking far from why a lot of us are doing this, you know? Oh, I was for 10 years I was a cashier, nighttime cashier in gas stations and like convenience stores like 7-Eleven and such. BP. I worked at BP and Conoco gas station and 7-Eleven for about 11 years. At which point I took a job as a personal caretaker for 5 years. And then when I was done with that, because my poor client passed away, not because of reasons. Oh, thank you for the follow, Eva Clucky. What's up? What was I gonna say? So yeah, and then I worked 5 years as a personal caretaker, and then after that, I was a taxi driver for Yellow Cab for 7 years, and then I was a Uber driver for 4 years, and then I was a drug dealer for 2 years, and then I retired doing laptop screen repair on Craigslist. And the government sent me unemployment when pandemic unemployment assistance came through. The government sent me about $48,000 over 2 years because I had worked my whole life and I had only ever filed for unemployment in my life for 2 years of my life. It was 3. Well, PUA extended it a year because of COVID, but I didn't apply for that. They just did it for me. So then, but you know, because I was already on unemployment anyway, all I had to do was extend, and they just put me on PUA. So when I was on PUA, they saved me. They sent me over 2 years. They sent me. It was like $38,000 or something like that, and I had never managed to save up any money working all those dead end jobs my whole life. So I saved up the money, and I bought a fifth wheel, which is like a bigger trailer. It's like a bigger than a trailer. It's like a 1,200 square foot trailer. And it's got a nice queen size bedroom and all that. And so now I'm retired at the age of 40. And I'm on disability for Asperger's, which was the government's idea, not mine. I got in a fucking car crash back in 2018. I wrecked a moped, and I fractured my clavicle. And so then they arrested me at that point for stealing the moped, even though I didn't steal the moped. I just bought it from a drug dealer who stole it. And then they dropped that down to theft. But when they prosecuted all that, when they dropped it down to petty theft, I've never been convicted of a felony and all that. They put me in the system for 5 years, and I have all these other problems and stuff that I don't really wish to speak about and all that, that I'm out of now because I paid all my debts to society and stuff. But for about 5 years there, I was unemployed too, and I was homeless on the streets. So, that's my story. Yeah. It's no. I have no secrets. I'll tell anybody anything. I don't care. You know, I mean, it's the reality. I don't tell any lies. I mean, it's like my life was so interesting. I don't need to lie. And so many people were there to witness it that, you know, yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah. So, yep, and then so now I became a streamer. I bought my home, and I live on my parents' land, and when they pass away, I will inherit their land and their home, and I will finally be a landowner, and I will finally have a home because my parents did work. All I did was work dead-end jobs my whole life to be able to have enough money to play video games. And all I've done most of my life, besides work, is fuck girls, get high, play video games, drive cars, drive them fast, and most of that. Like, I've been in several high-speed chases. I was busted for a high-speed chase when I was 17. Like, I mean, it's been an interesting life. And so all my life, I have been, you asked me, like, do you ever get lonely being solo? The answer is no. I ran a drug crew my entire life. I ran an inner circle. I didn't run it, but I was, like, part of co-leading an inner circle of about 7 people my entire life. I was the lead singer of a band. You know, it just goes on. I was a leader of a 500-man Australian guild. That I don't know how I ended up just being there, but I did. And it was just crazy, you know, and it's just like all this stuff. And now I'm like, no, I don't want all the craziness anymore. I just want quiet EVE Online and quiet zombie Rust and quiet life without the shitheads in my life trying to kill me and all this, you know. He said, that's a lot of events. Congrats on getting through all of it. Yeah, it is. But, you know, you'd be surprised how many people have lives like this. I'm not alone. For every one of me, I have like 100 other friends who had lifestyles exactly like mine, except for the streamer part. That was it. A lot of people are on the long road to the middle, right? But you don't often see people with crazy, I want to be the best in the world at something dreams. And I did attain that at one time. For a brief period of about 13 days in December of 2010, I was the #1 World of Warcraft priest on World of Warcraft logs, which is the world's leaderboards for World of Warcraft and stuff. And that changed my life because I was like, well, I've been the best in the world at something now. Not many people ever can say they won a gold Olympic medal, or they were the best singer in the world, or they were the best CEO in the world, or the best drummer in the world, or the best gamer in the world, or the best this and that in the world. But for a brief period there, for about 13 days, I was the top priest in the world. Like, quite literally at the top of the charts, had the best gear, best throughput, best numbers in the world out of 16 million people. And so I was like, well, the world's got 7 billion people, 16 million people doesn't matter that much. But that changed my goals and what I thought was possible. So I went and I took a swing at streaming when I don't have the body for it. I don't have the personality for it. I don't have the past for it. I don't have the history for it. I'm too much of a variety streamer. I'm doing this too much for myself and not for anybody else. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody else thinks about my career or any of the games I play or what my style is like. I don't care what people think about me. I don't want their help. I don't want their raids. I don't need their follows. I don't need their money. All that other shit. And so, you know, and so now I'm just like, anything that's not crazy, you know? Anything that's not crazy. If it's just a long 14-hour session of grinding away, headshots, all I hear is the splish, 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 splish of zombie headshots, that would be a nice thing, you know, because there was times there when, you know, like, for instance, I had to sit shotgun while my friend drove me down goddamn alley going 135 miles per hour to lose the cops. He parked the car, ordered me to fucking, like slide down in the fucking seat because he was in possession of cocaine, and then ordered me to lie my seat down or he would shoot my ass. And so I did. And this was one of my best friends, too. He was kidding, but I believe he probably would have if I didn't do it. And so I laid down, and the cops passed us in the alley, and we got away from that motherfucker. We had to lay there for an hour and 15 minutes until they left the goddamn neighborhood, and they cordoned that motherfucker and walked that motherfucker, and they missed us too. They didn't walk our particular alley, and they missed us somehow. And that's the sort of shit that my life was like that I just don't want anymore. And the stalkers step and they're like, oh, I'm going to make your life interesting and I'm going to troll you all the time and all this. And I'm like, no, if I never heard from anybody ever again, I'd be okay. I'd be okay with it. As shitty as that sounds, you know, if I just never dealt with humans ever again, I'd be okay with that. And that's so different from everybody else now. But I mean, like, you know, if you live your life like some kind of fucking crazy, druggy, social butterfly for like 20 years, you know, it doesn't really reconcile with like a white, fat, lazy nerd who sits around and plays video games all day and doesn't talk to anyone. But I mean, those two realities do live inside of my life, which is why my name is Skycat, right? There's my you know, there's my reality in real life, and then there's my reality in the games, and each part of my name represents those realities in different worlds, you know. So my name is a mixture of my two personalities. There's the crazy, druggy, justice warrior poet who helped people, like, you know, build marijuana grows and went on high-speed chases and smuggled methamphetamine to the state of Wyoming and ran a prostitution ring in fucking Washington and all this stupid-ass shit, you know? And like, and then there's like the white, fat, lazy nerd, you know, personality guy in the background that plays video games all day, that does nothing and doesn't really want to be around people, you know, and who doesn't do hard drugs and remains sober because the video games require you to think all the time. And I don't know how I reconcile these two things. I just combined them both, and that's how I got Skycat. It's not Sky and it's not Cat. It's just Sky and Cat, because it's like the two elements of my two personalities. You know what I'm saying? So... and my friends all know this. They can't stand it. Exes can't stand it. They love me. I've never had a bad relationship, and I've never had like an ex who hated me. Well, I might have one ex who hated me, but that's it. And so, like, you know, but there's like, you know, all the other exes love me and consider me to be like best friends and stuff. One of my best friends, you know, etc. And so it's like my exes can't really stand who I am. My friends couldn't stand it, but they all hung around me my entire life anyways, though. There were times when they would take pictures of me. I remember one of my best friends took a picture of me when I was like 35. This was like 5.5 or 10. It was like 6 years ago, something like that. It was like 6 years ago, right? 6.5 years ago, something like that. My friend took a picture and posted it on Facebook, and he has like 1,000 friends because he's a mechanic, right? So he does a lot of business on his Facebook, and he's a mechanic who has 1,000 friends because he does all of his business through Facebook. And he posted a picture of me drunk with my belly out, with puke running out the side of my mouth, lying sprawled out on the living room floor in the middle of the day, and the clock said like 4:30 in the afternoon, you know, or something like that. And the caption to his photo was, "This is what I come home to." You know what I'm saying? And it was just crazy. You know, because I was like living in his house because I just moved back to town and stuff. And it's just like, and that's the sort of friends I had. That was the sort of kegger lifestyle that I had for like most of my life. I was like the butt of everybody's joke. I was the tweaker. I was the drunk. I was the stoner. I was the towlie who was always like, hey, want to get high? You want to get high? I was gonzo. I've done every drug known to man. I smoked heroin for 2 years. I mean, the craziness just goes on for, you know, it just goes on. So, I mean, I could just keep on going if you want. But, I mean, it doesn't really, it's just a bunch of sound and theory signifying nothing, you know? It's the reality, but it doesn't matter. It never added up to anything until now. It never meant anything until now. I'm just proud of it because it was a life that I lived that didn't consist of sitting around a computer like making comments on the internet all day for the entirety of my life. That was not my life, and that's weird because I don't relate to it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. I am waiting for my server to reset, so I'm just providing content the best way that I know how. I can't absolutely log yet, because, you know, I have to feed my base, and I didn't do that before the server reset. I will get on Overwatch and fire it up and change my titles and stuff, and do that while this server resets, I guess. So here we go. Sorry for the hold up, guys. My Rust server, I don't know if you know this, but the Rust goes down every single day for about like 7 to 15 to maybe 45 minutes, depending on how modded your server is. So that is what we saw here. It auto-logged me out, and I can't really do anything right now. So I'm going to log on Overwatch here and change my titles. And there's nothing I can really do about that. I have to wait. It's unfortunate. Overwatch 2 and the MMO lifestyle. We're going to take the hardcore mode, zombie survival tags off of my shit. We're going to take Rust off my shit. We're going to say Overwatch 2 across the board to Facebook. Kick. Kick is the worst one. Yeah. Just erase it all. And then cut and paste, hopefully. Did you work? Yes, you did. And then, okay, we fixed Kick, we fixed Twitch, gotta fix YouTube. Sorry, the whole thing. I'll turn on this display driver so you guys can see what's going on here. It's just like there's nothing going on anyways. Sorry. Find my fucking thing here. Okay, display capture time. There we go. I'm gonna fire this up here. So now we will play some Overwatch 2 now, but in the meantime, I would like to get back on Rust and make sure that... Yeah, this server takes a little while to get on. I'm probably going to play a whole match while I sit here, and then I'll log in and pay my base and finish up. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll play a game of Overwatch because I'm not going to sit here and wait for a server to come up. It's just not good for stream. That's another element of streamers' life that a lot of the public doesn't really understand. Is streaming is not conductive to other people's other people's schedules, because you constantly have to, you're like running a television production studio in the background, and while I make it look easy, it is actually a technical thing. You must run your television studio. So then you tell the guy, oh, I gotta wait, hold on, and that's what I try to avoid. That's another reason I don't roll with other people, is I try not to make them wait for me all the time, because I constantly have to stop and be like, hold on, my stream stopped, or hold on, my mic's fucked up, or hold on, the volume's bad, or hold on, someone made a comment, or hold on, somebody followed me, or all this, and people get tired of that. They're like, man, I hate waiting for you all the time, and I'm like, I know. I mean, and that's another reason I stay away from other people, is it's sort of a solo thing, and this isn't something that I'm saying. This is something that all the streamers say. If you look at the videos on the YouTube, a lot of them will tell you that it's a really lonely job that's mostly video editing and mostly fucking sound and video production. It's not as much fun as you might think. It's fun the way I'm doing it, the style that I'm doing it, because it took me a long time to learn it, to be able to do it so passively and easily. And I had to build a business fucking plan, and I had to build an execution plan, and I figured what I would get profit with, and I have pulled about $1,000 now. You know, and I have made some money doing this. I think a lot more than most people make doing this, and that's good. You know, because it's otherwise it's like you're just like pissing in the wind, kind of. It's very difficult when you're a streamer, because it's like people can't sit there and watch behind your screens what is happening in the background, and it's a lot. It sucks. It's like kind of a lot. It's like, especially if you're like a visual streamer, like a hot girl or someone like that. I think hot girls get a lot of abuse on the internet because they think it's just like, oh, flip on the camera. But no, it's not flip on the camera. It's open the Streamlabs, check your sound levels in Windows, restart your Windows so that you have your full RAM and shit, get your Streamlabs open, set your fucking things, set your goals, make sure all of your display adapters and your game captures are working perfectly, make sure that your audio is correct, that your 3D sound is correct, that your bit rate is correct, that your streaming and your signal is correct, that your internet isn't shit at the time that you launch the stream. Then you got to fix your titles, and then you've got to go make sure all this other stuff works, such as having like a website, having like all of your social media and all this crap. And they say this in streamer videos and stuff, but like people think it's just like flip on the camera and collect money, and it's just not. Like OnlyFans is like that, I think. But no, not even OnlyFans is like that. It's still hard. Even OnlyFans is still kind of hard to like do every day, all day. It's still a lot of technical bullshit that requires a lot of computer knowledge. I think most people don't have the computer knowledge to do it. If you were to try to explain how a display adapter works versus a game capture, it's a fairly simple concept. But if you were to try to get somebody to do it who had never done it before, they're gonna fail at it a bunch of times because it's not that simple in execution. Now I am getting very bad frame rate for some reason, and I think that might be because of a setting in Rust, which is like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill Rust here for a match. Yeah, like you full-blown crashed, and I need you to go. Yeah, go. Die now. Goodbye now. Go die now. Goodbye now. Go die now. There we go. Gotta check my game capture and stuff, display capture, right? The display capture won't work, so we have to block it and make sure the game capture works. Oh my god, why are my fucking frames in the toilet? It's because Rust is still open. Fucking close. Come on, close, Rust. What the fuck, man? Close. See, and you get all these problems with other shit, you know? Oh my god. Like, I don't know, man. I should maybe not be in this match, but whatever. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't know. Thank God my frame rate fixed. Jesus Christ. Sorry about it. See? All the technical stuff. It also, Streamlabs has like a cost. It has like a frame rate cost. So you better have a good computer, you know? And that costs money. It all costs like effort and money. Woo! We're gonna listen to the Grusha theme. Grusha theme. I love this shit. Yeah, Grusha theme. Grusha theme. Yeah. Atomic Heart! Oh, come on. They just couldn't get it, huh? Well. Nice. Oh God! God damn it! Oh. Oh God! No! Oh God! Oh God! No! God damn it, man! Oh my God! They can't get kills. They stopped getting kills. Like they immediately stopped, and they like hit a wall and can't get any more kills. I don't know. Take it back from them, I guess. That guy can get kills, but now he's dead. Oh well. I don't know why the echo keeps killing that guy. Ooh. Fuck. Alright, now to pull out the Moira and stomp him. Oh my god, how are you instant dead? Oh, the turret. Oh god damn it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you're chasing me, huh? Yeah, you think you're gonna win this? You hit me. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Soldier. Ooh! What?! Oh! God damn it, no! What?! I couldn't move! Fucking got stuck in the wall! Come on, man. Oh my god. Yep. Nice, at least we got it. I think. Why is he not dead? Fucking kill him! God damn it. Get out the fucking lava, you idiot. Ooh. Don't know. I can't help you. Oh. 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 There's the game. Get on point. $14.7, not bad. $87.49, $13.663. That was fun. Oh wait, no, I can't play another one. I can't. I have to go pay. I have to go pay my thing. That's okay. That'll only take like 3 minutes here. Won't take but a second. I'm just popping games real quick. Switch over right quick. Just get something done, and then I'll be back. Play some more Overwatch for the rest of the morning until I go to bed. Yep. But we are gonna fire up Rust here. That was good. It was a good match. Very, very tense. Fucking beautiful though. Felt good, you know. 14-7. It's pretty good for healing. It's like 21. Sometimes I'm like 27. But like, I don't know. I wanted to play Kiriko and I wanted to heal. I didn't want to kill people. It sucks when healers kill people, you know? I wanted to give them a fair chance to try to heal through it. Oh no, my server's still not up yet. Oh, really? Oh well, okay, well it's not there, so... Alright, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. No, yeah, this server's still not up. It's okay, we're gonna wait. We'll play another match. Okay, so here we go. We'll go back into Overwatch here. Oh, we're conducting a live Overwatch, really? Okay. Well, let's go back in. Yeah. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Yeah. Let's go back in. Yeah. Okay, and so let's go play some deathmatch. Or no, not some deathmatch, but custom game for aim. Let's see. I want aim trainer, workshop trainer. Yes. Workshop trainer. No. Well. That was fun, but you chose the wrong thing. So you do this thing where, like, sometimes you won't let me select right. See, this time it's good, but... Oh, I have to tank, huh? Alright, well, what do you guys want? One. Let's see what you want to be, huh? Happy Feet was good, maybe. Yeah, okay. You don't need me to shield for you. So, I'm not going to shield for you. I'm going to Orisa for you. And I'm going to play all aggro Orisa. Aggro Orisa! Oh, I stayed up late today. Yes, I did. I should not have stayed up this late. Stupid Rust. 4-0. Not bad. I wish they would just shoot the tank, he would die. So stupid. Well, at least we got it further than usual, you know. Nothing at all. So stupid. Full charge, no damage. Nice. Fuck did she go? Yep. Hi. Yeah, oh, why are you trickling? Come on now. Nice, nice. Yeah. What? Whoa. guess we're so far back there, but okay. What? These guys can't get kills. I'm 19 and 4, but I can't carry you, man. I'm gonna switch it up here because I don't know what else I can do. These guys seem to be just nut hugging the points. I'm gonna switch it up here and switch it. You know what I'm saying? See what we can do. Give him a shield, you know? Please don't kill me. Please don't. Please heal me. Please heal me. Got her. Oh! Thank you. Okay, we get out for just a minute. I like winning. I like winning. And so there we go. So we go back to the Steam and we fire up the Rust for just a minute, and we go and try and fix my bags. That's all. Try and fix the bags. The bags. The boys, the boys. $3,800 hours. Oh boy. Okay, sorry for the break, guys. Just gotta pop in and put some mats in my base. That's it. My god, this load is long. Let's go. I hate how long this load is. Man, I wish I had gotten the base done before the patch. But I had to, like, do all this. That is the greatest gift I can impart. People like me are not uncommon. Like I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm interesting. I'm different. I change styles and I flip it back up and left, right, down, upwards. You know, backwards to the right and the style backwards. You know, down on the upside down. And like I have no regrets, but also I knew many people who were exactly like me. Many people with the exact same sort of lives. I knew a guy, his entire thing, his entire life was ripping off checks. And he did great. He had a big screen TV, a nice apartment. I mean, I'm sure he could lose it all very easily and stuff, but like, you know, and like girls and stuff. And he would just go flip like $2,000 in a day. And he only had to do it like 30 times a year or something like that. So it's like, you know, every other week or so he would go try and do something, and then he would sit there for 10 days. And the people that he was ripping off was the checks cash places. And I really thought that it was actually kind of a really, I told him when I helped him with one of them, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like fucking, I mean, I didn't help him do it. It's just like I helped him with some knowledge of it, and like I could see how, I told him, I was like, I could see how a man could derive a lot of satisfaction for ripping off checks cash place. So I'm going to help you with what you need to know. Because it's like, man, fuck the checks cash place, you know? Fuck the checks cash place. Oh good, all the doors are closed. I thought I had left them open, but no, I left it. I'm like, all of these closed. Okay, so now, the silver went through, which is good. And we'll go, oh, I have to drop my kit. Oops. So the kit, I want to take it to an empty box. So I'm going to take it to this box. I'm going to dump my kit in this box, like small box, right? Yeah, and there's like big kit in there. Yep. Little kit in there, right? Yep. And then over here we have like 54 scrap. 54 scrap. So now that I'm empty, oh, I left my pants. I want to keep my pants. I will go feed the horse. Yep. Before I kill myself, because I don't want to come back. And we will close the doors. Right. I will go feed the horse. Oh. Do I have more metal? Why did I stop? Oh, I ran out of wood, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, gotta come over here. Go feed the horse. The land is not flat. It's like so annoying. The land is like not flat at all right here. So I think I could just extend right there, and I think I'm going to as well. Because, oh, somebody's on now. Well, Let's get in cover. I don't have to be out here, and I won't. Yeah. Oh, look at all that pretty metal. I did my job today. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. 2 days and 10 hours. So I can't really fuck it up, you know? It's like... So, we don't need this much wood, I guess. Or no, more like that is what we need. There we go. And then 2 days, 15 hours. Yeah. What is that? That's 63 hours. That's like 2.5 days. So I don't have to even log in tomorrow or today or tomorrow if I don't want to. Not on the main base anyway, so pretty good, I must say. Pretty good. Looking pretty beautiful. Pretty stacked, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send 50 high qual back out so that we can make the stuff that I want to make. Oops. Send high qual back out, and oh, yeah, there's like a couple of other things I want to do I forgot about, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I better just change my title again. I don't think I'm going to play Overwatch again. I'm going to finish up what I need to do here and go to bed. So, let's see. Let's change the title again. Sorry, guys. A little bit jumpy aroundy, but you know. Rust, hardcore, zombies. Zombies. MMO lifestyle. Rust. You too one day will become Homer Simpson. It happens to all of us. You don't think so while you're 20, you just think it can't happen. But it will. It will. Trust me. You all eventually become Homer Simpson. I'm dead serious. Okay, so we hit save and we say da da da. Okay, and we flip it over and we change it. And we're going to do base work.
And keep hitting them with a firebolt and sunlocking them. If I'm feeling adventurous, maybe I'll put up a fire cloak spell, which is a very efficient spell that can be given even more range by chugging a fortified destruction potion. So, let's be done with talking numbers and instead discuss some of the nice things added to destruction. A lot of the spells do feel quite unique, including the different missile spells from each element. This, I suspect, was another objective of theirs with this magic system, as all the target spells of Oblivion felt very similar, unless they had an area of effect. Lightning and fire spells
Let's see who's here with
pretty much
me.
the same impact, though I think lightning traveled a little bit faster. And the only noticeable difference was their visual and sound effects. Skyrim definitely rectified that, and I wouldn't say any of the spells feel like they are lacking impact. The short range of the geyser spells probably lends them the worst feeling overall, and kinda makes me wish we had a way to turn flames into a genuine flamethrower spell, but they still feel more satisfying than the basic target fire spells of Oblivion. Cloak and Rune spells, though, have to be my favorite additions. Cloak spells alone introduce opportunities for entirely new magic combat builds that could rely on cloak spells to deal extra damage when getting into melee combat.
12.5 hours,
Meanwhile,
not bad.
Rune spells offer unique ways of bullying the simple-mindedness of enemy AI and cheese them
Oof.
with spawn traps. They can be used as insta-cast spells by placing them under the feet of enemies, and can be triggered from a distance by hitting them with ranged spells. I don't use them as often as I should, but that's really just because the magic gameplay of Skyrim ends up lulling me into spamming Firebolt. It really has nothing to do with the effectiveness of runes themselves. My only
That's a game,
complaints
cool.
are that I can't have multiple runes even after getting the Rune Master perk, and they are limited to just the 3 destruction elements. No other school gets access to them, or cloaks for that matter, except with some OPCC spells. Speaking of Creation Club, one of the spells added made destruction one of the easiest skills to train in the entire game. If you have the Arcane Accessories creation, get yourself the Unbound Storm spell. Equip it in both hands, cast and hold it while opening up your map, then pick a destination on the other side of the map and arrive at your destination with your destruction skill maxed out. I'd suggest traveling from one remote location to another remote location. I use the Loverstone and the Shadowstone, and dismiss any followers because you will piss off friendly NPCs by shocking them with the spell. Rinse and repeat as many times and as many legendary cycles as you want, and congratulations, unlimited perk points. So in conclusion, despite the genuinely great additions of the new spell types and how much more weighty magic feels overall, the rest of the destruction is just bad, especially compared to Oblivion. Not only are damage and effect types more limited, damage skills for instance have been cut, but the number of base destruction spells has been brought down to just 24 spells in vanilla Skyrim, seriously cutting down the amount of variety in the school. And when more than half of the spells are just casting as a pure major destruction spells, a lack of variety is the last thing I want to be experiencing. Destruction isn't the only school lacking variety. Restoration might be the most anemic of all the schools. Vanilla Restoration is home to just 3
Alteration.
spell effects. Healing,
Or,
wards,
well,
and
illusion.
turn undead. Goodbye to curing poisons and diseases, fortifying and restoring skills and attributes, absorbing health, fatigue, magicka, skills, attributes, and boosting resistances of all kinds of elements. Nope, just healing, wards, and turn undead, with turn undead just being a transplant from conjuration. Let's start with the new addition, and the only aspect of restoration I like. Wards are spells that, when cast, put up a shield of sorts that nullify magic damage while boosting the armor rating of the caster. Wards have some unique mechanics that make them more interesting than just being a summoned shield. For one, they aren't just conjured shields. They are only active while the player is actively casting the spell. 2, they have a charge-up period of about 1 second before they reach their peak magnitude. This means there's a very brief window where the caster is still vulnerable, and makes it so that a caster can't keep putting up max HP wards if their initial ward is broken. 3, when they absorb their rated amount of magic damage, they break, causing the caster to stop casting the spell and stagger, though they won't take the remaining damage of the spell that has broken the ward. 4, they continuously recharge themselves as long as the caster keeps the spell going. So, say the ward is rated to absorb 80 magicka. If a spell hits it for 60, it will recharge that 60 over a second or so, going back up to its max HP. That's the main way these spells work, but they do have some other unique attributes as well. They are very effective against dragon shouts due to how shout damage is applied against the player. The bursts and mechanics those shouts are made up of make it so that even the lowest level wards can fully absorb the strongest dragon shouts. You can actually hear the tiny bursts of damage being absorbed by a ward when it's blocking a dragon shout. Not only that though, it can absorb other shouts too, like Unrelenting Force from Draugr. We can also get a perk that allows the player to absorb the magicka of the spells cast at the ward, acting as an on-demand 100% absorption spell. Rather than having a chance to proc like a normal spell absorption effect, the ward just transfers a percentage of the damage taken by the ward to the player. This isn't going to make it so the player can keep wards up forever, but it's a nice little boost that can help a ward survive a little while longer, as a spellcaster throwing a lot of passive spells. It also means we can get magicka from blocking dragon shouts, even though shouts don't have a magicka cost normally needed for absorption to work. If a ward is dual casted, it will increase the HP of the ward and put the full ward up immediately, avoiding the charge up phase. So I guess dual casting restoration isn't completely useless if you're using it to dual cast wards, but just keep in mind this is going to chew through a lot of magicka. To combat that, the cost of wards can be reduced down to 0 from enchantments that reduce the cost of restoration spells, and of course, more skill levels in Restoration. I honestly don't have much negative things to say about wards, except we probably could have used a couple more powerful and a couple more related perks. They're well balanced to ensure its viability for defensive magic players, but powerful enough that you can realistically build characters around them, though probably as a melee paladin type character because the magicka cost for using wards is going to reduce
Someone is on my roof.
all those weak destruction spells. They're one of those things that I always feel guilty for not using, but the main reason is that they are associated with Restoration, and the rest of the school is so barren that I can never really justify putting points into cost reduction perks and the ward absorb perk. The reason Restoration sucks is that wards are the only interesting spell in the school. Turn Undead has always been a really strange effect that never really made any sense to me. Why cast Turn Undead when I can just kill the undead instead? Sure, it's a form of crowd control, but if I wanted crowd control abilities, I'd just invest in Illusion, get Master of the Mind, and have access to way more abilities that will affect anything, not just undead. Granted, Master of the Mind requires 90 Illusion to unlock, and it's at the end of the tree, so Turn Undead can be seen as a cheap alternative to that. But Turn Undead does turn out to be a great spell for power leveling Restoration, which is something anyone watching 100 in the school will most likely have to resort to because training the skill is just way too slow. Oblivion's Restoration skill is a slog to train, but it at least had all of those buff and resistance spells to help a Restoration-focused character train that skill organically. Oblivion still heavily encouraged power leveling because of its stingy XP rewards, but I'd say Skyrim is even worse. In Skyrim, the only way to get Restoration XP is either healing health damage, absorbing damage with wards, or turning undead opponents. Out in the wild, these aren't common events, especially for magic players. The XP requirements of the skill just don't reflect that. This leads to Restoration lagging behind other schools, including Conjuration and Alteration, where the player may only cast one spell from each of those schools every couple of minutes. After a point, the player has to buckle down and grind levels if they want to get some of the really useful perks in the Restoration tree, like Necromage, which makes all spells more effective against undead, including destruction spells. The Restoration tree is weird because it has some of the best perks a mage player could ask for, but mage players probably won't be using Restoration spells often. Might as well use potions instead and save that magic for other spells, especially when mage characters usually have small health pools anyway. This only further encourages resorting to power leveling. Frankly, Restoration as a school seems more geared towards paladin players, but those mage perks make it nearly impossible to absorb the school. Maybe this is why everyone makes fun of Colette in the Mages College, telling her Restoration isn't a real school of magic.
I love
The only thing
Restoration.
left to
Fuck
discuss
that.
are the healing spells themselves. Nothing super interesting about them, but like with Destruction, Bethesda mixed things up with how the mechanics of each spell works. Some healing spells are a hold to cast spell, another improvement over Oblivion's casting mechanics. This is an intuitive method of healing that lets players conserve their magicka by only healing what they need. This sort of spell is great for players with low pools of health, and is thus a better healing spell for pure mages. Unfortunately, it's a low-level spell, so it's a little bit slower at higher levels. Then we have burst healing spells useful for players with larger pools, but they usually have a bit of a charge-up time as opposed to the instant cast healing of the time spells. There are also spells for healing others, useful for keeping NPC followers and summons alive. The expert level healing spell will heal everyone around the player, which pairs well with some of the illusion party buffing spells. This, once more, makes me wonder the purpose to turn undead if Restoration and Illusion synergize so well with each other. The master spell for the school will throw down a circle that will hit undead with a powerful turn undead effect, while simultaneously healing the standing within it. It's okay, but underwhelming overall compared to some of the other schools' master spells, furthering my overall impression that Restoration was just a neglected afterthought. Alright, Alteration time. I actually don't have much to criticize about this school. It's a solid school and skill in general when compared to some of the other magic schools. The only magic effects to make it to Skyrim from Oblivion are shield spells and water breathing of all things. But they made up for it by bringing new effects in to replace the old ones. So what's disappeared from Alteration and magic entirely? Burden, Feather, Elemental, Shields, Water Walking, technically, and Open Locks. We'll start with that last one first because it's an odd removal. Skyrim decided to do away with unlock spells entirely, meaning the only way to unlock things is lockpicking, which would be a much bigger problem if lockpicking actually required investing perk points into it. But with Skyrim now sporting the lockpicking minigame from Fallout 3, the act of picking locks has become entirely player skill based. Lockpicks are so abundant in loot that they never act as a barrier for any player even remotely skilled in the minigame. This turned lockpicking into a universal skill, so I guess the logic was, why should we bother giving magic players a way to circumvent lockpicking? After all, melee characters never had a way of getting through locks, so why should mages? They kept the Tower Standing Stone, which lets players get through an expert or lower level lock once a day, but that's as much as we're going to get with unlocked spells. I find this omission quite stupid, and the opportunity to finally add a way for melee characters to reliably circumvent locks should have been the priority here, not
I thought I
removing
had more of
through
these.
locks. Even if it just
Damn.
meant making unlocked spell scrolls abundant for melee characters, I just don't see the logic of backing off on unlocked spells and screwing both mages and melee characters. I've been trying to avoid discussing spells added by expansions in Creation Club, but I'm going to make an exception here to note Fenric's Welcome, which had an unlock aspect to it. It's a Creation Club spell that makes the caster invisible and allows them to unlock expert and lower locks, but it's classified as an illusion spell because of the invisibility aspect. I guess the idea is that this is meant to allow thieves to just walk into any locked buildings without alerting anyone, which is quite overpowered and definitely on brand with the other brokenly OP CC spells. I'm not upset over the removal of Burden, as it always shared space with Paralyze and seemed redundant. The fact that it belonged to different schools helped differentiate them in Oblivion, but Skyrim patched over that by just moving Paralyze from illusion to alteration. However, I am annoyed with the removal of Feather, considering the effect still exists quite abundantly in Skyrim, just under the name Fortify Carry Weight. That effect, though, is exclusive to alchemy and enchanting. Why? Why can't we have a bunch of alteration spells that just modify my carry weight? Low carry weight is something of a concern for mages, just another reason to have a train of followers. Why can't we have access to the effect in spell form? Surprisingly, even Creation Club never bothered to rectify this with some broken OP spell. Water walking, I'm completely indifferent of its removal, and it's still technically in the game. It's just not an effect a player can cast or enchant. I'm actually surprised water breathing made the cut. I always felt these two always went hand in hand, but Bethesda felt otherwise. If anything, water walking would have been more useful in Skyrim because we can't attack underwater anymore, meaning slaughterfish are an even bigger nuisance, whereas running out of air while swimming has literally never been an issue for me in Skyrim. I don't like advocating for the removal of spell effects in a game that's already starved for them, but I really have no use for any of these water-based abilities. They would have to make some changes to the way swimming works in order to make these actually useful. The elemental shields were probably my least used spell. I'm not at all surprised they are gone in Skyrim. They had their use in Oblivion because resistance spells resided in Restoration, so elemental shields allowed players looking to avoid that skill to still flirt with elemental resistances. But in a game like Oblivion, where inter-school spells were a thing, a mage skilled in both schools would likely just make a combined spell where the ratio of shield to element resistance was under their control. And that neatly brings us to the Soul Survivor worth analyzing. The shield effect works pretty much identically to how it did in Oblivion, by just straight up applying armor rating to the player. This can be seen in the player's stats when hovering over armor in the player's inventory. Something that also works to see the effect of wards being cast, and is also a really cumbersome method of getting this information because the UI is terrified of showing players' numbers. I much more prefer Skyrim's implementation of shields because of the way it works with things like dual casting and the perks we get in the alteration. Because spell effectiveness was removed, there's pretty much nothing stopping magic players from equipping armor aside from the extra carry weight and magic speed. The mage armor perks offer an incentive for mages to unarmored by substantially upping the protection from shield spells. Couple that with some of the other perks in the tree like Stability, which increases the duration of alteration spells even more, Atronach, which permanently applies a 30% spell absorption effect, and Magic Resistance, which does exactly as it says, offering up to 30%. Alteration and shield spells makes it so that Magic players can forego armor without missing it all that much. It still doesn't stack up against the fully tempered set of Daedric armor, but pure mages are supposed to be on the frail side anyway. Granted, that's supposed to come with a lot of offensive power, but we've already talked enough about that. That's pretty much it for the tree. It's simple but effective. Its perks play towards making Alteration the defense skill for mages, which is kinda weird because that's only one of the spells in the school, but I appreciate mages at least have options for protection. The rest of the Alteration spellbook feels like a collection of misfit effects that just didn't find a home in a more cohesive school. These are effects like Paralysis, Life Spells, Detect Life, and Undead, and the truly peculiar spells like Telekinesis, Equilibrium, and Transmute. Paralysis is what you would expect. It's a very high level effect with 2 spells being Expert and Master level. The Expert one is just a target spell to paralyze a target for 10 seconds. Dual casting, getting the stability perk, and using potions to fortify alteration will increase the duration quite a bit more, which is always appreciated. The Master spell is an AoE of 40 feet centered on the fire. A fun thing to drop in the middle of combat, just make sure you don't hit your allies. Light spells come in 2 flavors, Target and Self-Cast. Target lets you stick a ball of light to any surface or NPC, which can be amusing to mess around with or to mark an enemy to help you track it, but otherwise the usefulness of the spell is limited. Self-Cast is the one that I used a lot in dungeons and dark areas, but it wears off after a short time, even with dual casting and stability. Really, the usefulness of light spells is questionable in general because Skyrim is just a very bright game. Even in the dead of night or in the depths of the darkest dungeons, the game doesn't really get very dark, as Skyrim insists on flooding the screen with tons of ambient light coming from invisible sources. Great for people with cheap screens, but ugly and distracting for others. I really only was using the spells to boost brightness of my footage for the sake of the video, otherwise I probably would have just gone without them. Detect Life and its undead equivalent were spells I didn't even know existed. There's a shout that does the exact same thing, so I never expected there would also be a spell. Good thing there is, though, because Detect Life is a great way to power level alteration. This really seems like a skill better fit for Illusion because it's not going to be useful for characters outside of stealth characters. And now we're up to the Misfits. Telekinesis is really something I have no experience with, and another effect I had no idea even existed in Skyrim. I'm genuinely surprised it made the cut, as it belonged to Mysticism and was one of the less popular effects of Mysticism to boot. Fun to mess around with, but that's about it.
Telekinesis was really common.
In a similar way to Unbound.
It can be exploited for stealing. It's mainly for stealing, you idiot. It's how you steal from across the room while their back is turned and shit. It's like the steal. It's the pickpockets. Or sorry, the Thieves Guild's main tool is telekinesis. But sometimes I wonder, these people who make these fucking videos, do they even know how to play the game? It doesn't really seem like it sometimes. You're like, yeah, if you don't know what telekinesis for, the first thing you would say is it's really good for stealing, because it is. So now what else do I need? I need that, and I need a lot of those, but I don't have any. That might be kind of bad. Go look for metal here. Go look for metal there. No metal. Which does suck. Does suck. I need a lot of metal, and like I don't have any, and that is really depressing to me. Like really depressing to me. We can get some light in here, I guess. Let's at least get it started, you know. And as I get more metal, I'll get more light, you know. Yeah, hey, there's a light. Yeah. Any other lights? Lights. Suppose that works. Yeah, we'll run that. I will also need quite a lot of stone and wood, which I didn't really think about. Yeah, and a BP hammer, which... Oops. Yep. And the BP hammer... I don't need this, but I've made some. And... What else? I want... those in the box because I don't need them. I don't need them anymore. I'm going to very desperately now need a light source. Yeah, there we go. And go get my kit finally, like out of the box, so I can like do stuff. Yeah. Okay. And, so. Wait, oh, I got a refund. Look, I got a refund. I can't believe that. I got a refund. Oh, look, I'm so happy. I got a refund. I was really stressed out about that. I was like, I really want to set up 2. I want to set up 2. But, yeah. So we do set up 2. We set up a lot. We set up 2. So I hope I have enough wood. I think I do. And we're going to wire this motherfucker for power and turrets and all that shiz. What's a turret take? I fucking forget. Turret. Oh, I don't have it yet? Oh, I have to buy it. I thought I had one. Maybe they took it. I don't know what happened to that turret. I thought I learned that. Man. I don't have a turret sitting here. I guess I don't have a turret sitting here. That's unfortunate. I really thought I did have a fucking turret sitting here, but I don't believe I do. I don't believe I do. So here we go. So here we go. So here we go. I need ammo. Up. Nails and batteries and stuff. Yeah, and then that's about everything I need except for a BP and a hammer. And I didn't seem to make the wire tool for some reason. Oh no, I put the kit away, huh? Yeah, I did put the kit away, but I just didn't make the tool, I guess, for some reason. That's alright. So the tool itself... What did I do? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the tool itself, I guess I didn't make one. No, I didn't. So... yeah, you. Right? Yeah, and that's everything, I think. Yep, and we'll run 2 batteries and a turbine. 3 gears. I just don't have the gears on me anymore. There they are. And now I can. Yay. Make me power. Sweet. Make me like lots of lights. Yeah, like as many as you can, you know. Don't have any metal in here at all. No, I don't think I have any metal in here at all. So annoying. It's such a pain in the ass to go back into the TC to get it, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's alright. There's metal burning right now, I think. Yeah, hey, there we go. Yeah. Run some lights. Like a lot of them. Yeah. Hopefully I get refunds, you know? Make me a fuck ton of lights. Yeah. I will get refunds, too. There's no way I don't. Oh, I love that. Yep, it's fucking beautiful. So there we go. So next we're going to do battery placement. Which I believe will be these 3 boxes. We'll go Berber, right? Yep. And or well, I guess it would be. Yeah, that's what I want to. It is. Dope. Alright, so, and then, yep. And we will run 2 of those. I just need to pull wood out of those furnaces, because, like, I didn't realize I was going to need it, but I will. I will need it. Hope that's enough stone. I believe it should be. Yep. Oh, and then, something else that I need is a lot of rope for, like, 8 rope? I don't know. Yeah, 5, 7 rope, yeah. Oh, I don't know if that's enough, but we'll try. Yeah. Oh, got 8 rope. I want to do webbing, or netting. Netting, right? Yeah, netting. Yep. Make as many as you can. Hopefully I get refunds, you know? Oh, I got refunds, yeah. So, yeah, we will run lights in this motherfucker. I swear to God, we will. Finally get lights in this motherfucker. Swear to God. Yep. Tomorrow, when I have a lot of metal, I will make searchlights. And I'm going to light up that road and all the way to Bandit Camp. And I'm going to watch anybody who ever goes in there. And they're going to go through the Eye of Sauron. I'm dead serious, too. I'm going to light up the path to Bandit Camp if they go across that thing. I got to get some fast way out of the base now, but I don't think I can. It's like so annoying. I could break the blocks with a jackhammer. And that's like a fast way out of the base. It's actually a really fucking fast way out of the base. I just blocked it while I did all the building and stuff because I don't want them in here. But technically, I mean, I could just, I could just start doing that. I could put like eventually I could like put a box right here maybe, and that'd be enough. I think enough to get up there, or I don't know. I could put like yeah, I don't know what like I think you can do the jump. Yeah, I think you can. You can just like do the jump to leave. Yeah, you can. It's easy enough. Yeah. And so I'll bust the box now. I just didn't want him coming in while I built and stuff, but like now, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a fast way to core. It kind of sucks. It's like I don't know. If I ever get killed, yeah, it's like they can just come in. That's another problem. If I ever get killed right here, like. Well, I mean, the shotgun trap makes it impossible. They can't get in here without popping the trap, and that means, no, they can't. They can't do it. They can't jump down without getting shot by the trap and all the other traps, too. They can't, like, just jump in here. It's not happening, so. But, yep. Eventually, to be auto turrets, I'll go buy auto turret next, and I'll wire auto turret, like, right there, and leave this door open all the time. So the turret's like always protecting this hole, you know? Protecting the hole. Yep. I'll put a turret right there, and I'll leave this door open at all times. And, yep. And they can try and come in, but that fucking turret's gonna kill them. Don't get them. Way in the back there. So it's like if they try and do anything here at all, you know, they just die. Put a turret right there to guard the hole too, so I just jump past the turret all the time. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fast way out of the base, where I don't have to deal with that all the time. But it's also like a really fast way into the base too, which is also a problem. So, whatever. So now, I guess we do our building. I think I have enough. I'm gonna look around for any other stone, like in this base. Maybe downstairs there's stone. There's some stone. That should hopefully be enough. I'll probably get free upgrades and stuff. It's alright. Alright, so now we go build wind turbine towers. Oops. What was that? Oh, did I never take the horse up there? I don't know, man. This is a lot of mats. Before I go out this door, I'm just gonna, like, organize just a tiny little bit here. Toss out some shit that I don't want. Like that stuff, and like that. It sounds like there's a horse here, but I put my horse away. But I don't know. It's so close, maybe it does sound like that. Okay, just gonna move all this stuff down here for a minute. Oh, there's some wood. I could use it. You know where else I have stone if I need it? It's in the other base. I can do that. All those torches and crap and stuff. Hey, webbing. Oh yeah, 8 webbing, huh? Yeah, cool. So then, okay, and we're gonna put all this precious stuff away for just a minute while we clear the area and make sure that I'm not like falling victim to something stupid here. I'm gonna just toss these doors because I'm never gonna deal with them anyways. You know. We'll just put, yeah, we'll put that in there, like all that stuff too. Anything precious, right? Yeah, like all the lights and everything that I did. Yeah, 11 lights and all that. Yeah, anything precious, right? Don't want that. Do want that. Don't want, I mean, I guess I can take that and I can use it, you know? That arrow is so weird. Yeah. And now we're like a little bit better than like running out there with everything I own, you know? And we just check the area first, because it's like, make sure there isn't some camper or the door camper or any of that, because it's like, just scoping around, having a look-see, you know. Seems safe to me. The scarecrow shouldn't spawn on my roof. I think that's everything. Netting. Wood. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright. Let's go do it. Oh man, that's kind of annoying because that has to change. Like whatever though. I mean, hopefully I get a free upgrade. Come on, free upgrade. Yep, it's good. It's still like still pretty good. So yep. So we're gonna go. Oops. I shouldn't have done that because now I have to run all the way the fuck around, I think. God damn it. Ah. This is even worse maybe, but let's see if it works though. I want to see if it actually works. No. Yeah, just for reference on like how on like getting back up. I don't know like oh yeah, will this work? Yeah, this does work though. Hey, that works. It's good to know. It's good to know what works and what doesn't, you know. Let me do some more work here. The webbing itself, I'll have to put like a wood floor, or I can just do a twig while I build it. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, like so I can walk around and yeah, and I can like get to the webbing and stuff. Yeah, so cool. So stone, 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 stone. Good. And then we go netting, netting. But I don't think I can get up that way, so that's okay. We go like, alright. And, yeah. And then I feel like I want to do that too. Yeah, so. We get, cool. And then we go on the next half of it. So we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oops. Aw. Okay, so I come over here and I say... Fastest way up is like ba-durm, ba-durm, ba-durm. Oh, wait, no, it was yeah, it was like ba-dur, and then, yep, it'll let you up right here. Cool. Yep. Oh! That was kind of a bad jump. Oh. So... Yep, that's good. Let's get some solidification here. Good. Oh! Oh well. Let's stay on the webbing here, and then yep. Reminds me of Minecraft a little bit. Okay. How's the stone? It's getting down low, but we're almost done, which is good. I mean, this one's done, like full blown done. Well, not done, but ready to go. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Did I see someone? Swear to God, I saw movement there for a second. I'm okay, I didn't see anything. I thought I saw something, but no. Okay, so then... now we go... Dur. And then we go over there. We finish up that. Oops. I'm out of stone, but I can borrow if I need to. Might have enough. Maybe not, though. Which is so annoying. I'm gonna have to go get it. I don't want to. But yeah, I have a... I don't have webbing there yet, but I will now. Good morning, Tara. What's up, buddy? I'm just ending my shift here, but I had one more thing I wanted to do before I went, because it helps, you know? But yeah. Ending up a nice 16-hour run. And then I'm up on top of a thing, doing electric wiring at the end of a 16-hour run. It's funny. But yeah, we put some windmills up. Okay, very good. And then yeah, all the rest of that is good, except we're gonna sync up batteries. So first we go power out. You oh god, I don't know. Should I drop down? I think I probably should. Yeah, I should actually. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good. Yeah, I'm going to bed, but not yet. Probably about like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Not quite yet. I gotta get this done first. Alright. So, I don't know if that'll work. That's not good. That is not good, not good. It's too far. So... No, I just, well, I mean, yeah, tonight I did, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I always do 14 hours every day. Almost every day. Yesterday was only 8 hours, but that was because I had a whole bunch of errands to do. But yeah, like, I work whatever shift I work. There's, like, no rhyme or reason to it. The batteries need to be moved before I can do what I need to do. That is alright. So, we moved the batteries, which is like these guys here. I want to move them. Yep, move. And I will need a garage door, which means metal that I don't have, I don't think. Oh, I do. Okay, we will make a garage door and a lock. Need you to make a lock. Oops. Need you to make a lock. And then gears for a garage door. Gears for a garage door. There we go. And then gears go back in the box. Going back out on top of that base. We're going to redo the battery setup. Ugh, come on, man. Okay, so, oh, oops, I went the wrong way, huh? Actually, no, that's like the fast way. This is the fast way up. Yeah, so we go, twang, all the way up. Reminds me of when my dad used to do wiring on the roof of our house and shit, you know? Married with Children had a pretty good bunch of skits about Al Bundy going, ah, hoo, 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 and falling off of the roof, which I always thought was so funny. When I was a kid. So, now, oh yeah, so now I have to go drop the batteries in the heli base. Yeah, and, so we go... Yeah, but isn't it on the other side? I don't know. Yeah, like, do that. Yeah, that's not bad. There we go. Yeah. And then... You... I played Fallout 76 for a really long time on, high risk. That was fun. Oh, did I get that wrong? I did. Do these things, like, get hurt? No, they don't, because they're so annoying. Oh, they do. I have to be careful. See, that's it, isn't it? I don't know. Just do that. That's fine. That works, too. Yeah. At least I can reach these. Yep, there we go. And then I gotta seal that up. That's annoying. Oh, my God. I'm, like, right down to the last bit that I needed, but thank God I made it. Stone. Garage door. Okay, and then... Like, technically I should stone this base, and I will. I'll stone the last bit of it. I guess I better take care of that now, or I won't do it. And I better do it now, or I won't get around to it. Hey, Blackie, how you doing? Well, pretty good. Right on. So, there we go. Metal in the box. Yeah, 1 day, 7 hours is good. And then, but we also need that. Like, enough to get it done. Actually, I think like 2,000. No. Well, yeah, 2,000. You don't take more than that, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, so then now, what was that? He can't do anything, it's funny. Hello. Hiding from me. Tiger. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, sir or madam. I was just a little busy. Sorry. Had a visitor. So sorry. This was, we are looking at, Ariti 4534. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate the support. I hope you like, Rust Zombies and stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying. I see I do have some people here. Yes. So now, what else? Yeah, so... I'm gonna put that away, and I want to go get... Yes, the only other thing now is getting up. Hey, you. Ouchies. Could get shotgunned here and lose some mats, and I'm trying to move fast. You know, try not to lose. I don't really care. I just want to get it done. You know, fuck it. And that's how you lose mats, but I can lose these mats. They're not precious to me. Please do the fucking jump. Please do it. Why is your Yep. The zombies help me too. Okay, so now, come over here. What are we doing here? We go, Can you do the cable wiring while under fire from insurgents? Can you wire the cable before your wife divorces you while you're under fire? Automatic fire? Are you a badass enough dude to wire the cable? Too far. Oh no! Too far! Oh. God damn it. So annoying. Fine. Whatever. I don't care about this, but now I have to like go all the way the fuck around so far though. So annoying. Who? Wrong one, huh? Oh yeah, wrong one. Oh my god, please. So annoying. Come on, man. I've been doing this all day. What do you mean? I've been doing this jump all day. What are you talking about? Okay, so now... Oh, now, yeah, so, okay, where am I now? Yeah, okay, so now, hopefully this will run, you know, hopefully. Hopefully. Definitely. I don't know why that was so much easier, but okay, there we go. Then, okay, 2 more trips. Woo! Caught it. No. Yeah. Look. Here. What? Whoa! You screwed me up, you stupid game. Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. We're like, yeah. This is good, but we're not ready. We're not ready for this part. Yeah. Now I can sit in safety while I wire this base. Yay! This is kind of a cool entry light dealie. Yeah, like entry light dealie. Yeah, like right. I don't know. Yeah, like right about like entry light, right? Green light go for you're allowed and nobody else is. Only you. Green light go. Are you badass enough, dude, to wire your base while you're under fire by naked fucking heathens? Yes, I am. Now, yeah, so other stuff has to happen here, however. Which would be, like, I don't know, like, yeah, like, dang. 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 Actually, I don't know about that. I don't know. Is that okay? I don't know. Like, do I need that? I don't know. They won't let me. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. So, dang. I don't really feel like I need much of that, but like, yeah, it works though. Yeah, so we go. Do I really need that? I don't think I really need that. Like that, I'll never need. But this I do. So we go down, down. Do I have any more metal? No, I put it in the fucking TC. That's okay. So down, down. Then we come over here and we say, oh, last one, motherfucker. Oh, no, not the last one. Not the last one. Not the last one. So that's enough light probably for this. But in here, we need light. So we go like, down. And down. Gonna look through the base one last time for any light or any metal or whatever. Didn't I burn some more metal, or did I burn all of it? Nope, we're done. So, okay, that's cool. And then, okay, so, okay, getting towards bed here. I'm tired. So, now, the last little bit, which is like the ultimate connection, which I will leave to that lamp, but it will start, well, it will end here. So, or no, is that right? Yeah, we'll connect here. It won't connect here, it'll end here, so this is, yeah, the pass-through. No, it's not the pass-through, it's the power in. Yeah, there we go. We'll go, and, so annoying, please. Please. Come on. Oh. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can almost do it. You can almost do it. No, that's not it. It's not it. Where is it? You won't give me the power. It's so annoying. Why not? Why won't you give me the power? The babe with the power. Come on, man. Oh my god, you might not work for me, huh? You know, you'll work for me, but I don't know. Like, what? Okay. Yes, but I need power, like power connecting from this to that. Is it like the pass-through or whatever? Yeah, pass-through. Dur. And now I really do need you to connect. Yes, to you. Yes. God damn it, it's so annoying. Okay, so then you... Oops. Okay, so power... Oops. Damn, hit the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, right? Yeah. And then, fucking, okay, there we go. Why did you fuck me on that? God damn it. Yeah. So now we go. Oops. Okay, and then the final touch is connecting the power in to the battery. So we go all the way around the base. Gonna shut the ladder hatch so I don't get fucked. Yep, and then that guy was bad. He didn't hear me in the other base. His sounds are turned down or something. Playing on speakers. So now, yeah, I've got to go up, but I've got to like actually do the signature of it. Yeah, we're like, so I don't know, like I think I want to do that. Yeah, and then that. Or no, well, it would actually be, yeah, it is that. It's like that, right? And I have to go all the way the fuck around. You better not be here screwing this up for me. I swear to God. I just have to get up there. Hold on. It's like a finally play a game of like fingered chess trying to get up this cliff. It's so stupid. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so so yeah, right? Yeah. Oh dear God, please tell me it reaches. It does. And there's our first power output. This thing's got 1354N in it for just an hour and 1 minute. It's going up, not down. Up, not down, right? Then we take this. We go blah, blah, blah. Well, wait, I did that stupid. I'm sorry. We should always be going downwards. Blah, blah. Right. And don't want to fall too far. Yep, there we go. And then we go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and then like, yeah, I believe that is it. It's like there and der, and then I've got plenty of room to work with. Just gotta go through the base. Lights are on. We have a well-lit base. There you go. Job's basically done. Just gotta wire up the other battery for turrets. And we're gonna and if I was like I mean, if I had any caffeine today, I would keep going for like another 5 hours for you wonderful people. I do see that I have like 7 viewership right now, and I want to thank you guys for being here. But it is the end of a 14-hour shift for me, so we wind it up here pretty much. You can see the last little bit going in. Oh, did I fuck this up? I fucked this up so bad. I fucked this up. How did I fuck this up? It's totally dumb. I did this wrong. All I have to do is connect the battery to anything else that I do. But I can't connect anything. Or, like, yeah, there's, like, nothing else to connect to yet. The other battery I don't have to do anything with. I'm done with it. And as you can see, now I've got a nice braggart, like, Eye of Sauron thing going on here. Looking out over the bandit camp marshes. And, you know, I really love the RP of this fucking base. Most people don't get this kind of kind of throughput where they get to watch the road. I've definitely got a couple kills on the road. One of which was a 575 scrap kill. And I was very happy about that, you know. And like, I mean, I was coming back here. I didn't see him up here and go down and snipe on him like some kind of weird, sick, like, you know, fucking human antlion trap. But I mean, that's what this is, though. It's a human antlion trap. When they try to go to that window, I know that they probably have something like 500 or like 400 to 750 scrap, right? And so the whole point of this whole fucking base, I haven't said it for days, but I'm going to say it now so those people who don't play Rust understand why I did all this work. It's like Daddy Antlion sitting up here like the good Antlion that he is. He's waiting for the good old customers to line up at the McDonald's window. That's quite literally no, it's the ATM. It's the ATM, excuse me. That is the ATM. It is the server's ATM. It dispenses scrap at this level that's just alarming. And so anybody who shows up there, it's like pretty much open game for me. And so what I'm going to do is I run to my box when I see somebody come to the window, and it takes them a little bit to do it, right? And I run through here and I go leafing around for a gun. There we go, with my nice HV, and I go sprinting for the front of the base, and I get out on this cliff right here, right there. You can see it, like right the fuck there. You see it, right? And I start taking fucking pot shots at them, and I don't intend to rob them unless I kill them, right? So there, I'm going to give them a chance to run off. I'm not going to be a complete dick about it. Eventually, I might have a Balti, but I don't know where the fuck I'm going to get a Balti as a solo player. Pretty hard to reach unless you just randomly get it in the box by chance. So maybe the box crate will eventually kick me a Balti, but it'll be a while. But this is good enough. HV Python revolver, if you're good enough at it, which I am. I know this weapon. I know it very well. I've gotten some crazy clutch raid kills and shit with this that people are just like, "What, dude? How did you just fire 6 shots at that dude and waste him?" Yeah, well, it's a Python. Like for instance, those guys over there, right? Like I want to go outside right now, but that's how you lose guns. There's like 7 people on this. I'm sorry, there's six other people on the server, and at least one of them came to check me out just in the last 10 minutes. So if I want to lose a gun, I'll go out there. They're marveling at how I did this. It's not that fucking hard. There's a problem that I never really noticed. This stuff should technically go back to the other base, but I don't want to leave this base with this Python, and I'm not gonna. The Python should technically remain, like, right here, right? Where's the Python box? This is the sniper box. I go running out like some kind of fucking sick American sniper dude, and I go take my time with it because they don't know I'm there yet, right? And I really try to hit the headshot on the initial opening. And if you do, it's like 76 and they're bleeding for like another 10. If you land the second shot, even if it's like them running around the corner or something, you know, like, they're going to be stunned for a second. They're going to be in the vendor, and they're going to be like, what the hell? I think I'm taking damage, and they're going to exit out, and they're going to stumble. And if you don't land the second shot, you're probably not getting the kill. But if you do, you just sprint on down. And I thought about this trap. I thought about this trap base for a while. And I even put points into the fall damage. I can straight jump off this cliff, full blown, full tilt. The second I get the killing blow, I can jump off that cliff full tilt and only take about 36 damage. And straight sprint for that corpse, loot him, run up the hill, and as any response arrives, I'll be probably right about when I'm getting in my base. They might respawn and get back there pretty fast. But, like, you know, overall, unless they've got a bag here, even then it doesn't matter. I'm still the motherfucker with the Python and the 8X. And, like, that's how some solo player pulls one over on you. It takes 700 fucking scrap from you, and you really wouldn't expect it. And I haven't popped the trap yet, but I've been thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about it. I've been watching it a little bit. Been watching it here and there. Right there, that window, it says stuff. It's, like, pretty hard to see. But yeah, motherfucking stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like 750 scrap for free. Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know? That kind of stuff. 750 scrap for a second, well, whatever. It's like, I don't know. It's like, it's a little bit of hustle to build all this, and it's a little bit of time. But really, I mean, like, if you're going to do something, if you're going to build a fucking base, have a goal. That's my goal. Sooner or later, some rich asshole is going to show up at that fucking window when I'm paying attention, and I am going to get the kill of the century. It's going to be amazing. They're going to hand over, like, they're going to have, like, 2 rolls of sulfur or something, and I'm going to pull 2,000 scrap off that motherfucker. You think I'm kidding. but I'm not. I'm gonna pull. I'll either pull two rows of sulfur. I know because I'm doing that. I've been dumping sulfur into that vendor. I'm not the only one here who's gonna be doing it. So like when they show up and they're dumping sulfur in that vendor, I'll either take their fucking sulfur or I'll take their money. The poor kids are gonna sell their sulfur just like I have been. They'd be stupid not to. But the poor kids probably assumed that all the vendors are normal. I wonder if they've even had the time to explore. Like, by poor kids, I mean my neighbors. I suppose I will go out and venture on the server and roam. We will minimize fuel and loss here, and I will roam revolver and nail gun around my other base for like the last 10 minutes of this run and see if I can't get another kill before I go on this fucking 5-pop server. So this one calls for suppressed. I don't want attention with this. We call like suppressed, probably about like 48 HV, something like that. I don't even know if I have that made. I don't think I do. 9. Okay, how about this? 9 HV in the barrel. Oh no, there is HV in the barrel. So yeah, we'll go out with a roaming kit, kind of. Like I'm looking for nails. Yeah, like just enough nails to survive. I don't need like a lot. I don't even really feel like I need 2 nail guns really on this. Yeah, we'll run suppressed revolver. I mean, I don't have any metal, or I would make more bullets, so I guess I'll just take what I have. Yeah, I mean, what am I feeling like here? Actually, you know what? Rather than revolver, we'll run shotgun for this. Yeah, and enough shells to actually do something. Yeah, because that's not a lot of GP, and it's not a lot of loss either. So yeah, I'm not going to bring the revolver, though. And I will bring dual nail guns, so we're going to go look for those kids, and we're going to fuck with them. Specifically, I wouldn't normally do this. I wouldn't normally go fuck with them. But they put TCs, or they put wood TCs, excuse me. They put wood TCs around my base. And I'm like, I don't know, there was no call for that. I weigh 358 pounds. I am 6'4". I'm 6'4", 358 pounds. I'm 41 years old. I'm your worst nightmare. I never met a motherfucker in my life who wasn't scared of me inside of 2 seconds in real life. I hate it. I used to tell people, I'm a gentle giant, I'm a gentle giant. Right to their face, I'd be like, I'm a gentle giant, I won't harm you. Children are scared of me. It's like walking around, it's like a little bit less as tall as like Andre the Giant. But I mean, like, I'm fucking huge. I'm built like a fucking bouncer. And I know I'm supposed to feel shame that I weigh so much, but I don't. I walk almost every day, miles and miles. I've always, like, kind of kept very active. I lived on the streets for some years and stuff. And so, the fat thing, I don't give a flying fuck about that. I've been at least 280 pounds since I was 13 years old, and I slept with 40 women. Fat is a mindset. Skinny people tend to have it more than fat people do. Yay, mine one is on Eve. Fuck yes. There we go. Now. Okay, and I don't know, I'm not going to leave this here, but we're going to go out now, and I'm going to leave this here, just in case I need it out here, yeah, and, leave some food so I don't starve. Oh, no, I'm okay, I'm alright. On Sunday night, I slept for 15 hours, on Monday night, I slept for 14 hours, on Tuesday night being like 10 in the morning or whatever, I slept for like another 15 hours. I'm like kind of a 15 hours on, 15 hours off guy. You guys don't need to worry about me. It's okay. I'm very healthy. I just went to like 40 doctor's appointments to confirm it too. So there we go. So we go hunting now. We're going to hunt for some people before I go to bed here, because I want to die. I want to like fight somebody, you know. That guy showing up in my base irked me, so I'm gonna go over and say hello to his ass and see how he likes me showing up at his base. You know what I'm saying? We're getting some combat. Probably get wasted by 2 Russian kids here. That's alright though. That's Russ. See if we get a good fight with a duo here. See if we can get a nice couple kills. You know what I'm saying? Okay, when I was prom king, I was 248 pounds. I shit you not. People can be big. No lie, no cap. Anybody I know will tell you the same. 248 pounds, night of my prom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kidding. And I've been that weight or higher since then. And I mean, that was the night of my prom when I was 17, and I wasn't fat. Yeah, I've shown pictures of me when I was 17 on this stream. I wasn't fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just big. I'm big like your daddy. You understand? I'm big like no man has ever stepped to me except for one, and I put him in jail. My own father was 6'7". He backed down when I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's big. It happens. Schwarzenegger happens once in a while. You know, it does happen. Big people happen. Like, big fuckers. Like, I'm 6'4", dude. I wish I wasn't. It intimidates women. It intimidates children. People think you're a bully. People think you're fat. All that stuff. But, I mean, the reality is I'm 6'4". I'm huge. On top of it, like all my life, they used to say, "You need to go play basketball. You need to go play football. You really need to play basketball. You're so fucking tall." I got that all my life. Inside of like pretty much anybody who's a stranger who meets me in real life, inside of like 5 minutes, they're like, "You should be playing basketball. What the fuck are you doing driving taxi?" They're like, "You're too tall for this car." Because I am too tall. I've never been in a car. Not even a fucking like a fucking Escalade is big enough for me. I've never been in a car that's big enough for me. Not when I was like 12 years old. Not when I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, man. So you're gone. Fuck you and your stupid fucking ass. See ya. Alright, let me come up in here, let me say goodbye, and we go ban him. I told you, you signed a fucking agreement, no negativity, motherfucker. We were doing fine. You could have kept it fucking real, and you could have kept it nice, you know what I'm saying? You signed a contract when you came in here, and you violated the terms of service with Twitch. I could have you fucking banned, but, you know, we're just gonna kick you out of the channel. You have a nice day, sir. Nothing personal. But I cannot have racism in my fucking channel. You can go fuck yourself and your stupid fucking ass. Goodbye. I don't want to explain it. Sorry. If you've never been around the WoW toxicity and all the bullshit in the Call of Duty lobby and all these idiots who suck each other's dicks, you would know what he meant. But I know what he means. I know everything they always mean. I just don't care, you know. Such a good role model. I don't have the patience for it anymore. I'm just like, straight fuck you and your stupid fucking ass ban. You know? Straight up. Sorry. Say it to their fucking face. I don't care. Do not care. 2 shits never given. 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucking never 2 shits given. You know what I'm saying? Don't care what you say or think or any of that stuff. Just saying. Why can't I find anybody? Everybody's on, but they're all hiding from me. I'm like out here, like, kill me, and there's like nobody here. It's so stupid. Hey, there's a water pipe out here. There's a water pipe out here. It's shooting flame in the air. There's a water pipe out here. There's a water pipe out here. Come get me. Hey, there's a water pipe out here. Fuck you. Water pipe here, out here. Hey, water pipe here. Are you in there? Oh my god. You put TCs around my base for some dumb reason. So now I feel like I have to act like a fucking rust asshole because I put all these piece of shit wood things around my nice base, you know, as if I give a living shit about this stupid shit. So I'm just like, you know, come on, man, are you in there? You in there? Huh? Put TCs around your base. I don't care about your shitty base. That's the difference. Okay, so now I guess I get no targets, so we go home. But I can say I tried. Yeah. That's a player. Oop. What was that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's kind of what I wanted, but... Where was it? I didn't understand. I didn't know if he was zombie or what. That was awesome. Good fight. So, what can I do here? I can melee him, maybe. I don't understand what he was firing. They ate him. This idiot, he got eaten by zombies. What an idiot. What an idiot. I'm being shot at, was suppressed by that fucking base or something. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay. What? Silva with a nail gun from somewhere, but they ate him. What? Okay. I don't understand what just happened. So the zombies ate him, but he was suddenly shooting me with a nail gun a second later? I don't really understand. Maybe he had a bag right there? That might be it. I don't know. What can I do here? Like, I guess I can run over. But I didn't lose anything, you know? So I could just call it a day here. I lost that fight. I didn't think anybody would respond, and then I didn't really understand what that sound was at all. That sound was like, suppressed something at me, and it really hurt. Like, what the fuck? Fucking weird. I'm gonna go back there now that it's dark. Grats on your 2 nail guns, you know what I'm saying? And a water pipe. Grats on it. I didn't really understand what was going on at first. I was like, is he zombie? Is he player? I don't understand how he's jumped into the zombies. I don't really understand that, you know? I got the fight I was looking for, didn't I, huh? You guys thought I was, like, dumb to go out there, but I did. I got a good fight there. I don't mind losing it. I was just happy to get in one, you know? I had no idea where that guy was. He had the apex. He had the advantage. None of that. I had no chance of winning that. Fucking annoying. I mean, if he fell for my trap, I would have killed him. But like, I thought he was gonna drop like the other way, and it's impossible to watch both sides, and he went the side I wasn't thinking of. Yeah. I got my fight. That's good, and that's what I came for. I'm happy. I don't care about losing a fucking nail gun fight. Fun as hell, honestly. I hope he enjoyed the feel and all that stuff. What was that? Ew, what's that? Oh, he's killing something, huh? So where is my fucking body? Well, he obviously looted it by now. Yeah, he obviously looted it by now, right? Yeah, he did. Fucking so stupid. The hell is that? What? Silva with a water pipe. Okay. Who is Silva? I've never even seen that name before. Good job. Came right to me in the dark. But I mean, I had my torch on. Let's go back and fuck with him. I want to get an Aoka before I go, though. That'll be fun. Get a couple of Aokas and fuck with this kid. I don't really have a bag over there, like, that isn't on timer. It's annoying. I don't want to run. I don't want to run all the way over there. I'm just going to let these kids have their little fun. Grats on 2 nail guns before I give you anything else, you know? That was fun. Good job, you know? Have fun. Good fight, you know? I don't really understand the weird fucking sound that I'm hearing. I want to see the combat log. The combat log. What was the loud sound, though? I suspect cheating, so I'm going to report. Well, let's go see him first. Maybe I shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We'll see. I'll go see him first. 1 second. Okay, so this guy... Yeah, I suspect, yeah, I suspect cheater. I've never seen him on this server either. That's the other thing. Oh well. I mean, that's what happened, so I'm gonna just log. It's fine. But, I mean, that was weird sounding, wasn't it? That was weird. I kind of want to see the clip again. I need to start running shadow play, where I can go back and just, like, listen to what I just heard. because there was some fuckery. It was either an M2 spraying, or it was like a revolver with no reload ESP, and it sounded so fucking weird. It was like crazy. I've only ever heard that one time before when he stalked us last year. It's him. It's him. He thinks he can trick me by saying he's Russian or whatever. But this account is stolen. You can tell, guys, by the way. The guy who just killed me, right? So he played like such a pro, right? But the account that he's on only has 4.2 hours. No, sorry, 7.1 hours. Like, he's a cheater. You can see it. That kid played like some kind of crazy fucklord that you would see on Fortnite or something like that. But he's got 7 hours on Rust. And so that's how you can spot a cheater. And I reported him, and hopefully he does get banned. They usually do. So I don't know. That account is stolen, and he's changed it. I've seen that style before where they try to act like they're Russian. But it's just them, you know. It's stupid. They're low IQ. So you just stay away from them. They're dangerous in terms of how stupid they are. You can't let the stupidity get on you. You know, you don't want to go fuck with it. You don't want to go get in a war with it or be a red flag for it or any of that stuff. Just don't get the stupidity gunk on you. Just go let them be stupid shitheads by themselves. You know, and just get away from the toxic cheater the instant that you see it. Otherwise, you just look like you're complicit. That's the other part that really sucks. It does look like you're complicit sometimes, unfortunately. So we'll see. Well, I was hoping for an honorable fight. I don't know, man. That felt like ESP and fuckery. So, he's got to turn on the cheese to kill me, so whatever. What an interesting end to the day. That's the only recognition that he gets is like 10 seconds on the stream. You know, that's it. So anyways, guys, you have been watching Skycat Live. I'm going to turn on my display capture so you can see it now. You have been watching Skycat Live. This is Skycat.live. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. I play video games all day, and I stay rid of y'all lames all day. And I don't ever lose anything but nail guns and revolvers and shit and free guns and stuff. And I keep on trumping you wherever the fuck I see ya. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, try not hating on a winner. You know what I'm saying? Try not hating on a winner. I'm just kidding. See, you can hear my old personality come out. Somebody asked me tonight. They were like, what's your story? What job did you have? What do you like? And I just like laid it out because it's like in my old life, man, y'all are straight bitch made. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I'm talking about some other people, not my current people. I'm talking about like the people that I just saw. That cheater. Jesus Christ. I've seen him before. He's really low IQ. I used to call him room temperature Ronaldo because that is him. He's room temperature. Real dummy. Willing to cheat and catch a permaban. So stupid. Anyways. So that's it, guys. Thank you for the stream. I love you. What did we do today? We woke up. We played some Overwatch 2 for like 3 hours, and I mostly won, if I recall, of course, as usual. And then I played some Rust for like, I don't know, 7 hours or something like that. And then I stopped and I ate dinner, and I watched a bunch of videos. I watched the new Skill Up with This Week in Video Games and all this stuff. And then I moved forward, and I was like, okay, I got back on Rust, and I paid my upkeep. And then I successfully did that. And then I added 2 windmills to my base and connected the power. And I move forward, and I do things with my life, and I get things done. And you guys just sit around and suck on my dick all day. I'm just kidding. And not my audience, by the way. The people who just cheated to try and kill me. I'm just saying, and but you know, keep it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not talking to my audience here. I'm talking to that guy who just cheated to kill me. I'm just saying. So, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for paying attention to me when I cannot pay attention to you, and I really love the amount of viewership that I'm seeing lately and stuff. It used to only be like 1, 2 people and stuff, but I'm seeing solid these days, like 3 to 5 usually. Especially across all the platforms. When I go and do up the math, like today, when I took the break, I had like fucking 9 people across the 4 platforms, and I was like, yes, you know, it's good to see you guys. I'm good. I'm hoping I'm reaching some of you guys, and not just some target for a bunch of assholes. You know, is it? You know, that's the hope, anyways. So. Here we go. Been having a lot of fun, having the time of my life. Every day is the greatest day of my life, and this was no different. It was absolutely like the best day of my fucking life. Had a great philosophical discussion with my best friend today about seeking perfection. It's kind of funny. It was about seeking perfection, you know. And so, and all this, and that was great. Talked to my best friend for an hour today. That was really good. It's always good to catch up with the old friends that I don't really see anymore. It's always like really good. And like today was a pretty good day, you know. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but oh no, you know what I did today that I forgot is somewhere in there I played Fallout 76 on high risk with somebody else for like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours, something like that. And I got to like level 10 or something on Fallout 76 on high risk, which is like PvP is always on and everything's free, but you can't use VATS, and it's like a shooter, and that's so fun. That was just a ball. The new season hit. They said it was going to be on the 20th, but it has officially launched. All the media outlets have it wrong. When I went to the scoreboard today, it was changed. Now, like, the season might be different in the respect that, like, I think there's some content coming, but I don't think it's like so it's not out yet, I guess until the 20th, but the scoreboard is, which is by all rights and intents and purposes essentially what the patch is already out. The main chunky meaty part of the patch, they just straight launched like 10 days before the actual patch launch, which is kind of uncommon. And I must say, it took me by surprise. When I logged in there, I was like, am I missing something? My gamer senses went tingling, you know. And I got all funny feeling, and I was like, I think I'm missing out on something, and I had this like serious like immediately like bad FOMO today, and I was like, I am getting some weird bad FOMO about 76. And I just gave in to the weird whispers in my mind, and I followed the shadows through the woods like some veritable fucking Richard fucking very good kind fucking guy, Richard, the Seeker, like Richard the Seeker, and sure enough, 76 was like pretty much the meaty chunk of the patch had hit like 2 days ago. So I went in there and I had the time of my life on high risk, filling out a new scoreboard. I only got like 2 slots up because it's like really specific in what it wants for the scoreboard this day or this week or whatever the fuck it is. It's not really paying me out too well right now, but some days it'll pay you out. And you'll just in one session you'll go like 14 stickers down that scoreboard. I like that scoreboard. It's the only scoreboard I've ever been able to stand. I don't like the New World one. I don't like the Overwatch one, but the 76 scoreboard is done with such loving grace and care that it doesn't bother me. It pays out clean. It requires barely any attention. It pays you out all the time, kind of like how Final Fantasy XI used to pay ROE, Records of Eminence, right? Is the exact same way that Fallout 76 pays out everything that you do. So, but some days your ROE isn't right. And 76 blatantly stole that from Final Fantasy 11. That's one of the reasons why I like 76 is because, that reason, So, but yeah.